world's longest finger. I apologize. Hello everyone! Welcome aboard! Welcome. Oh, it's so weird having only a PNG. I am but a PNG right now. Welcome, thank you for the raid, Bella!
Heck yeah.
Thank you. Please don't cancel me. I am grateful. Please don't cancel me. Thank you so much.
Calling off my community, no canceling happening today.
Oh my god, the choice longer was ready, being like, Camille is thankless, so she does not appreciate our friendship. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for the resubs, Griffin, Wabo, thank you. Thank you for the follows as well, Toxic Shrimp, and Ariel, hello. Thank you for all the check-ins, hello. Today we're doing a PowerPoint presentation party. Sarah's up first, and her moving at the bottom of her screen is giving me the fear. So welcome, we have some lovely guests. This is the first time I host one of these parties. We have a topic. The topic is something you know way too much about. Please feel free to share what your presentations would be about. We won't be reading chat as much as normally, but I see you, and please behave, please be nice to our guests, and hopefully you'll learn loads of things today. I checked when Nia wasn't here yet. Is everyone okay with being unmuted during your presentations, or do you want to present to total silence?
What?
Oh, Daisy,
talk!
I want it to be a free-for-all.
Yeah, free-for-all. Cool. Okay, hold on. I'm being sabotaged by Daisy. Daisy, move! Thank you for the resub, Seraph. Okay, we'll do some quick introductions. Let's start with Fiwi on the left.
Hello, I'm a stargazing alchemist. I do live 2D. Keep it shy.
Please commission Fiwi.
Don't.
Don't
even.
And then we have, everyone knows her. It's Brie.
Bonjour, mon œuf, je t'aime.
It loves you too.
Hi, I'm Calibri. I'm a fairy, and I just do whatever I think is fun for the week.
That's a great mindset, to be honest. And then we have Bella. Thank you again for the raid. I am so grateful.
Yes, of course. It's so weird to be able to say you're welcome for a raid while on the stream. But you're welcome. Hi, I'm Bella. My username is not Bella. Sorry for the confusion. Either works. I am a variety streamer. I do all kinds of stuff. I like to play cozy games, and I love books and space. So yeah, that's me.
Yay! Then we have Nia, who switched to a transparent PNG. Thank the Lord.
I was in two minds whether to keep it, but I went no. I gotta match everyone else. But yes, I'm Nia. I draw outfits to make sure VTubers are not naked on their stream, and I pee on people's gardens. The end.
I feel targeted. Fun fact, Nia did my outfit as well for my 2.0, so you have seen Nia's work. And then we have our favorite edible mod. We have Wavo.
What the heck? Hello, I'm Wabo. Not emergency food. I mainly don't stream. That's what I do.
And first up, presenting today, you can kind of see her moving around on the bottom of the screen. We have Sarah. I was about to say Bella.
It's me, your Asher Captain VTuber. Hello! What do you mean?
I don't sound like this. You were so loud your mic cut you out.
It's me.
Oh my god.
Wait, how do I don't want these. Wait. But yeah, my name's Sororinia. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
I stream. The last couple of months I streamed Elden Ring. I usually stream, I don't know, whatever I want. Well, hello. Wait, do I move here? I'm gonna move here.
Here's fine. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, Sarah is first up, and I have a feeling it's gonna be personally targeted. But yeah, you can start us. Do you want me to put in any background music, or do you want it to be silent?
Tune in the background music. Let's go.
Yeah, you want background music? Okay, sure.
Yeah, sure.
I can
Sure.
do that. I didn't think that through
Sure.
from my presentation, and now I have a regret. I will put on some background music. Hold on.
Right, it's my channel now, because I'm the moving person here. Look, it's my
It's
channel
really,
now.
really weird. I feel like my channel has been taken over. Okay, let's get some very quiet background music on, just so.
Who
it
is the
doesn't fit
CPT
this
Camille?
I don't know, it's
Apparently that's
me!
Okay, hold on. I'll tell you when the music is on. Do I not have a? Oh my god, I removed it. Fucking
She's not prepared, man. I can't believe that.
professional streamer.
Who took up all the time? All the prep time? Who took that? Who was that?
Yeah, I wonder who took up all my prep time.
Who was that? Not me.
Okay, you can start with music.
I can start with music now. Yeah, so please stay tuned, guys. Xenoblade Chronicles is the best game series ever, you know? Like, why I love Xenoblade Chronicles so much. We have Uni, we have Shulk from Smash Bros, we have Morag, and we have Elma.
Nice.
Yeah, that's wait, you can't see Uni. There you go.
She's really cute, to be fair.
She is, isn't she? Isn't she? Okay, wait, wrong. Okay, Umineko! Everyone should read this, including Cam.
I think we're losing the
hope-
plot here.
No, she's cooking.
I'm cooking.
Let
Look,
her
Let her
cook.
cook.
see, this is why I love Umineko.
Oh my god, spoilers!
Spoilers! See? But no, this is my actual topic. It sticks.
No!
they had the greatest thing on earth, and it's because I asked Chad, and they didn't know what it was about, right? So I was like, "Hey, Chad, Xenoblade or Styx?" And Chad was like, "Styx instead of Xenoblade." I made a presentation about Styx. So, here we are. History of Styx, guys. Sticks have a history.
They have a history.
Yeah, sticks are old. Wait, I think I actually have to move over. Sorry, Cam. I'm here now.
Yay!
They've already been around for like a gazillion years. No idea what gazillion means, but yeah, they are old. Sticks are old. Our earliest ancestors loved using sticks and used them for hunting. Isn't that amazing? Because yeah, they use stones and they use sticks, so everyone should have a stick at home. And even animals love sticks. Look how happy it looks like.
That's
Look
a
at
pretty compelling argument, to be fair.
And why you should love sticks, especially you, Cam.
Me?
Are you in a slump? Do you have an artist block? Do you have no imagination at all?
Why did you say my name? Why are you saying all of these things apply to me? What the fuck is this?
Just use sticks! Just do it!
How is that gonna help? Please explain.
No, I'm cooking. See, I'm cooking. A tool for endless imagination, Chad. Can you believe it? You want to be a wizard and not live under the stairs anymore? Just use stick as one and another stick as a broom. Ka-ching! Look, easy.
This photo is so bad.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I can't believe that's official.
Or do you want to be Kirito and scream endlessly for hours and hours? Just use 2 sticks, guys. Easy.
I don't think that's a stick.
No, those are sticks.
Oh, you have to also use the power of imagination.
Exactly, a tool for endless imagination.
Oh,
See,
what a
someone
segue.
gets it.
My mind is blown.
Right? You want to be Tracer? Maybe you're already Tracer.
Oh,
Just use 2 sticks as guns.
What the?
But wait, there's more. How about a fancy campfire? Use a shit ton of sticks! Easy!
Son!
Damn, that's crazy. She's harnessed fire, guys. I don't think that's good.
See, it's
should
getting out
ask
of
him.
here.
I mean, Chat seems sold. Chat is convinced. Fully on board.
Hey guys. You can't afford your rent anymore? So, what do you think we're gonna use? Use more sticks!
More sticks!
How the hell did they do this? That's crazy.
Wait, I have more. Oh my god. Are you frail and old like Cam?
What the I was drinking! I was trying to drink juice. What the fuck?
This time you're even on the slide.
Oh,
Use a big stick. There you go.
what the fuck? Is that a picture of me?
Yeah, definitely. Look at the Asian genes.
Why are you doxing me like this? Oh man. Chat is saying, I think I've been drastically undervaluing sticks.
Honestly, same.
Wait. Oh, there's more.
What does
Okay.
Maybe you want to be a musician. Use those sticks.
That's probably
Yeah.
the first one. I'm like, that makes sense.
Oh my god, why do I have so many? Do you want to hide from your responsibilities? Do you? Do you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, please. Yes.
Yes, yes, here, I've got an idea for you guys. Become the stick!
Did you just stick with us?
Become the stick.
Be the stick. There's even a subreddit of sticks.
I've seen this subreddit.
Like,
Look at that.
No way.
Okay. All
There's
right.
even another one. Which one? The other one is named Cool Sticks.
Oh, that
there's two subreddits.
40,000.
Is there probably also one called Not a Stick or something?
I'm not sure. I just checked sticks and cool sticks. But yeah, the truth, guys.
Yes.
Did I put something in there?
Give it to us.
Oh yeah, this is the insert. Blah blah blah.
You didn't even put it.
No. But the truth is, guys, like honestly, like you've ever seen children like run around with those sticks, or you played sticks with the sticks yourself? It actually helps children with their imagination, with their hand, eye, whatever coordination and stuff like that. But yeah, here we go. What's your favorite stick? Tell us in chat. I'd love to hear it.
What? Out of this
Oh,
picture.
those are beautiful sticks.
I fear that this presentation has given me like a is it a stick complex? Like, you know, the whole like is it a sandwich argument? I fear now everything is a stick.
Right? Everything's a stick.
I don't know how I'm able to surpass this, honestly.
I know, right?
I feel like
I'm up next. God damn it.
I feel like
Who's
I'm
the
just
My
with
brain
these?
is full.
It was either Xenoblade Chronicles or Sticks. So
Why was
I don't
it
know which
Xenoblade?
I'm happy with sticks, honestly. It changed my perspective.
right? Sticks are great.
I think
I
I feel like
do
I want to
have
go stick
undervalued
hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have a collection of sticks.
Guys,
Yeah.
please, no, stop.
No, this
No,
is
I'm
good.
gonna find a stick just for you.
Oh,
I'm gonna
what
buy a
the
I have a
display case just so I
question.
can display my sticks.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Because you didn't mention it, where do I find the best sticks?
The best sticks, I don't know. By touching grass, go outside, leave your room.
Oh, shit.
Damn. Okay.
That's
Guess I don't
targeted.
have any sticks.
This presentation had some shade in it for everyone. I
Yeah.
think.
Right?
Oh,
It's amazing. Thank
Um,
you.
I will. If any, while you guys, if you have any questions for Sarah, I will also check the chat and pick out some comments and questions from chat. Yeah. You know, no reason why I'm picking this one out. Susan says, I feel like Cam was targeted for the intro.
What? No. Did you see her being targeted somewhere in my? I don't think so. I don't think so. What was it? I don't think so. You see any targeting?
Yeah, I do actually. Thank you.
I don't.
Snaggle says George Washington had a stick when he fought off the invaders from Mars.
Oh.
From Mars.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
When
Yeah,
was
yeah.
that?
Freak has some criticism. Freak thinks stick gameplay is too repetitive.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Who invented the stick?
I don't know. Stick 'em a stick.
Stick on a stick.
Back in when the dinosaurs were still around.
Seraph asks, says 10 out of 10 sticks. Where can I help fund this presentation?
There's a throne. I think there's a throne. Captain Camille throne. Find it there.
Yeah, I will totally help it to buy Sora number 6. I will totally say, yeah. Rose says, I had my doubts about sticks, but I'm convinced now. I lied. I never had doubt about sticks. And Erlangton says, I'm gonna marry a stick after this.
Oh my god! I should have put that in there.
Baby sticks.
You're looking for a partner, get a stick.
Madisman has a question. How do I become a stick, specifically?
I don't know. Eat a lot of grass? Where was this thing? Eat a lot of grass? Hide from your responsibilities? Yeah, that's how you become the stick. You just gotta train hard, yeah?
I've learned so much. Thank you for the stick-ucation.
I have a
Most
question.
welcome. It took me so long to put up
an hour. Snag says 11 out of 10 because 11 is 2 6. But Griffey says 0 out of 10. Stick D's jokes missed opportunity.
Oof. I should have prepared harder. I'm sorry.
Madisman asks, will pretending to be a stick bug actually get the IRS off my back?
Haven't tried that. I'm sorry. Maybe there are studies for that around somewhere.
Stick studies?
Maybe a
at the University of Stickers. I don't know, man.
Stickers? I hate that. Kira asks, how do I sharpen sticks for the purpose of throwing really far?
You just gotta believe. Just do it.
More
Just believe
sticks?
hard enough.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Exactly.
Just believe. It's not all you have to do.
Just believe.
Well, that seems pretty easy.
I mean, it's a tool for endless imagination, right?
Yeah,
Just believe.
I guess there were a lot of
It's
slight
like a tool
explains.
for optimists.
What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? Is that a question or is that just a joke?
Maybe both.
Just a stick? Is it just a stick? I bet it's just a stick.
It probably is. Does the room have any other questions for Sora?
Question.
I feel as though I've learned all that I can.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, Nia, do you have a
Right.
question?
Yeah. So, what is your opinion on breadsticks? Are they sticks or are they bread?
That's a
Good
good
question.
one. That's a good one.
That's a hard one.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. You can do a lot of things with breadsticks, so it could be a stick.
Like what?
Yeah, what can you do with a breadstick, to be fair?
Sorry for the interjection.
That's a good question.
Maybe it's more of bread though, because you can eat it. I haven't tried eating a stick yet, but with enough imagination, you can also probably eat the stick. So,
Please don't eat sticks, guys. Chat, this is a PSA. Do not eat sticks, please.
like,
But they
do
look
not eat that.
crunchy.
Aren't they like Mikado sticks or something? Can I eat those?
Oh.
Me.
But
Do you think they taste good with ketchup?
I'm having a sudden realization how many sticks are in this world, and I feel not very positively about that.
There's sticks everywhere.
Be glad it's not bread.
I have a question.
Yeah.
The sticky thing at the back of my fridge, is that a stick?
Probably, if you believe hard enough.
Imagination.
Do not eat it. Bree, do not eat it.
But it's sticky.
That should be the reason why you shouldn't eat it.
Yeah, it's sticky. It looks like a stick.
Some sticks were not meant to be eaten. Your mod asks, can I use the stick to conquer the world?
Sure, if you believe hard enough.
I think that has become the standard answer. And,
Exactly.
and the last one is, where did you find the cap pic?
The cat pig? There
The
was a cat?
My picture. Where did you find my picture?
Oh, sorry, it was in Google Slides. I just typed in old lady
What
with
the
a stick.
That is heinous. That is so hateful. Oh, okay. One last question. Who can mod better, Anoras or the stick?
The stick. It is the stick of truth, the stick of all, you know.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry, Noros.
Oh,
Sorry.
hey, Anoras, if you want to jump ship and mod for me, it's fine.
Hey, Vihek, you want to vote for me? Where's Vihek? Is Vihek here?
I don't think he can make it today. Oh no.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna put on the cover so you can put your screen away, and we'll have
hell
our
yeah.
next speaker set up, which is let's check the scheduler. It's Wabble.
Yay!
Yay!
I would clap, but I'm on push to talk.
We will imagine it. I will make it so Wabble is big.
Will
Do
I
you
be there?
see it?
Can we see? Hold on, not yet. What stream? Okay, I see a single line.
Yeah,
That
that's
correct?
just the first slide because I can't mess up. And there should be sound in the beginning.
There is sound in the beginning. Okay. Let me make you like really big. Hold on.
Oh, and you have to be in the you have to be. We have to see your model.
My model. Why do you
Yeah,
have to
but-
see my model?
I mean, if it's too much setup,
No,
you can
it's
leave it out.
pretty easy, but I'm now kind of worried.
Where am I? I'm not here.
No, I will be here in a
Undelete me.
second. Jesus, give me a minute. Wow. Jesus Christ.
This classroom is gonna revolt.
Yeah, what's going on? Okay. Okay, I am on screen.
Uh-oh.
Does this look suitable for you?
A little bit more to the left.
Okay. Okay. Well, I have just been transformed, so will this cause an issue?
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All good.
Yeah, can we make it work? I kind of cover your presentation now, though.
Yeah, the bottom right corner, you can cover that wall. It's
Okay,
fine.
okay. Let me
Okay.
know whenever you're ready.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay,
I
you
think.
are ready. That is fantastic. Okay.
Okay. I'm starting.
Okay. Welcome to Wabble's presentation, gamers.
Welcome.
The Roman Empire! No!
Jesus.
No!
So yeah, welcome to my presentation.
Allegedly.
I am talking about the Roman Empire. I'm one of those people. And first of all, a disclaimer.
Oh my
I do
god.
not endorse any of the following concepts and advise to generally have a critical mindset regarding all the information I will now present. So with
I really
that,
love the animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's that?
it's perfect. Now the first topic, slaves. In the Roman Empire. So about slaves in the Roman Empire. This is how slaves are sometimes depicted in modern media. So we have this example, this example.
Oh, wow.
However, that's not how it is actually. It's a horrible concept
Can
that,
you go back, please?
depending on the owner, it was a terrible fate working in mines, in quarries, and the like. So yeah, not too nice.
So what are the
But for some-
sounds? What is the sound? What is happening?
It sounds like a buffalo dying.
In case, yeah, I forgot to mention that was actually the Roman horn. they
Oh,
used
okay.
they used that for ceremonies
Oh, okay.
Okay.
and in war. But yeah, for some owners, slaves are also very important.
Okay.
Here is a side note, because during the 1st century AD, a slave with average skill would be worth around 2,000 sesterces. That's money, and that's about more than 2 times the yearly salary of a soldier. So they were actually pretty expensive. Some more specific skills would cost a slave with them would cost 6,000 to 8,000. So pretty expensive stuff.
Wow, that
Yeah,
means a
that's-
slave's like around £60,000. That's pretty expensive.
Yeah. It's quite impressive.
Sorry, so
So-
I've got a question. Why is that
Yes?
placeholder for my egg?
I don't know.
Egg?
Why not?
God.
Did I hear egg?
Yes. I was expecting your normal model would be covering that one. That would have been the joke.
Egg.
I see. I like it.
Oh,
It's a
no.
joke you made that the public would not be able to see.
Exactly, it was an inside joke.
I see.
It would have been. So, as we saw in the side note, these were more like servants than slaves, and that's because they were a valuable resource. So I guess keep that in mind when you're being called a valuable resource at work.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
But yeah, with that, we can go to the second topic, which is Roman Empire, more like Old Empire. That's because the Roman Empire is actually pretty old. It started back in 625 before Christ. Back then, there were the Etruscan kings. Those were kind of poopy. So they were like, let's change to the Senate and have people, or some people, I guess very few people, vote. But then they were like, actually, screw that. We want to go back to the other thing. Tyrant sounds pretty dope. And then they were like, I guess we stop existing. Because they died. At least
They died. Poof.
because the Western Roman Empire was gone.
I wish I could go like
they
that
graduated.
and then stop existing.
Yeah, just
Poof. Then about that switch from the Roman Senate to the Roman Emperor, I always thought it was funny that it was Caesar who kicked that whole idea off, and he thought he was doing a good thing because, I don't know, the Senate was dumb. Even if it was becoming a tyrant, which is probably not a good thing. And yeah, he was killed by stabbing because of that. Pretty not pork, I would say. But the funny thing, or the weird thing, is that Augustus, right after him, thought he was doing a good thing, even if it was becoming a tyrant, and he was successful.
Yay!
thing.
Pochi, pochi, pochi.
So maybe
What
in the
a-
future, don't think about what you want to do, but how you do it, even if it's becoming a tyrant. And make a difference.
Good to know.
Sorry? Oh, good to know. Yeah. Trivia. Christianity was already the main religion for a long time by the end of the Western Roman Empire. Just wanted to use that note thing again because the
I'm
animation
so
is pretty cool.
overstimulated.
There's so much going on.
Okay. So, are there any questions up until this point?
How many iPhones ago was the Roman Empire?
How many iPhones ago? I don't know, a few hundred.
Oh, that's so many iPhones.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
iPhones.
It's a bunch. Okay, if there's no other question, then I would ask you a question. That's: did you ever wonder why the Macedonian phalanx stopped being an undefeatable force?
No.
I
Sticks.
did just now.
Just now,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, because I was also wondering, and the answer to that one is our third topic, the Roman legions.
I see.
Now, what is a legion? It's Latin for legio, a faction of highly armored infantry to spread their culture.
So scientific.
Yeah. And I want to point out that for some reason, the Roman legions are really important to me. That's why I actually recorded a gameplay video for my Latin class in school for like 9 years ago. And then I uploaded it on YouTube and showed it in a presentation about the Teutoburger Forest, and it's
Hell
still
yeah.
up there existing.
Oh my
very
god, can we
interesting.
see the whole thing?
It's
Oh,
9
please.
minutes, and I'm not talking. It's just really bad gameplay footage. I just had a presentation, put it on, and everyone sat down and watched it.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What a power move.
Yeah, I mean, Rome 2, good game, can recommend. And it even had Twitch integration 9 years ago. Insane.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
impressive.
That was way beyond its time.
Now, a Roman legion had over 5,000 legionaries plus some auxiliary troops, so helping troops, usually from the region, and a few slaves, I guess.
Is that the picture of how they used to use the toilet?
I think
Um,
so.
Put a pin on that one. We'll come to it. So the Roman legion consists of 10 cohorts made of around 480 legionaries each. The first cohort had twice as many. A cohort was made of 6 centuria, or centuriae, plural, and a centuria is about 10 times 1 contubernium, which again, one contubernium are 8 legionaries, and they share a tent. So
They
I hope-
share one tent.
Sorry,
They share a
question.
tent.
Is it the Contubernium sharing a tent, the Centuria, the cohort, or the entire legion?
How big is a tent to fit 480 legionaries?
Jesus.
That's a good question. It was ambiguous what I wrote down here. It's the 8 legionaries who actually share a tent.
Oh
Did they
god.
explore each other's bodies when they were in the tent?
Oh, God.
Probably yes. But nobody knew.
Oh, you didn't ask them?
Wow.
They
Wow.
were roommates.
Bad research.
No, I mean, what? No, never mind. So, you might be asking, why does Rabo tell us so many details about Roman legions?
Uh-huh.
Or maybe a more specific question, we already heard it. Why is there a picture of 4 men aggressively pooping next to each other on a dead tree surrounded by spiky things? And to answer both of those questions, I will ask a question back, and that's how much did Roman legionaries poop? Because that's a lot of people, right? Right? And they build their camps, then they are in the camps. That's must be a lot of poop, right? So, I will now read a little bit, a small part about this.
Oh
I hope you will enjoy.
Oh
no.
no.
Recent research comes with interesting information. It has been estimated that a soldier ate about 850 grams of wheat a day.
Jeez, that's so much wheat.
Yeah. If the grain was ground, it came out that he ate 760 grams of flour. Assuming that flour has about 11 grams of fiber per 100 grams, and that it is currently recommended to eat a minimum of 30 grams of fiber per day, good to know, it turns out that the Roman soldier had a very healthy and high fiber diet. Based on this knowledge, we can estimate that he produced 250 grams of feces and 1.24 liters of urine per day.
Why does this research exist?
I was wondering the same. And I was like, I will now share it because I found it.
Oh my god.
So, taking into account that the army consisted of, let's say, 30,000 soldiers, we find that it produced 7.5 tons of feces and 42,600 liters of urine per day. To put it more visually, in less than a month, a football field would be covered entirely with 3 centimeters of feces, and an Olympic swimming pool would be filled with urine up to a meter.
That's
a
so
lot
much
of-
urine.
Yummy.
I'm so happy to know this.
Yeah, they had to do
Dang.
this. Imagine having an army. They have to
I
put
don't
some-
want to imagine that. That's terrible.
Yeah?
I'm
Crazy.
imagining it.
Oh. The power of imagination, guys. It's too strong.
Oh my.
Okay, with that, we can come to the conclusion of my presentation. What I've told you is, don't be a tyrant, except if you are Augustus, then I guess you can be. Don't be a Roman soldier, except if you're in a legion and fighting a Macedonian phalanx, or you want a high fiber diet. And lastly, humans poop a lot. And with that, I thank you very much.
Amazing.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you.
I've learned so much.
I have
I
a
did
question.
really learn a lot.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you draw Venn diagrams to come to this conclusion? To these conclusions?
No, I did an L test.
Oh. Side
Oh.
Or was it a T test? I don't know what either of them do. Not that.
I see. I have a question as well. I still don't understand how they defeated the Macedonian phalanx.
That's a good point.
Sticks.
Did they
I
just
did
poop
not-
at them?
Actually, sticks is a very good answer.
See?
What the YouTube short that I randomly saw told me was that it was not. I mean, the Roman legionaries used a more advantageous military tactics to counter the phalanx, and specifically, I mean, I don't have a picture ready, but the phalanx is like multiple lines deep, and they have very long sticks. So they're very.
Mentioned.
Yay!
They have huge sticks, like the hugest sticks actually, multiple lines of people long, and they couldn't move much. So the tactic probably was just moving around them, and they couldn't turn.
That seems really straightforward when you put it like
Yeah.
that.
It's simplified probably, but yeah.
I will also check chat for any questions and comments while you guys think about it.
Hey, Vabo, I've got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Those 2 cartoons there in the beginning, what are those?
That was 5 hours today.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
How to love your elf bride. I see.
I have. That was a Google search I had to do in incognito mode to find some
Wait.
some examples
It
because
says
the
18
Google search
plus.
the Google search definitely was not.
Oh, I'm gonna search
below
those.
18.
I mean, what?
Oh.
No, I mean anyway. So do you want to know what they do? Because I actually know.
Oh, yeah, sure. Give me a summary.
So the right one, I think, is that the slave, in this case, the guy, gets powers, but it's very like
I'm so
when
Googling
he gets his powers afterwards, the owner, or like she, has to do like erotic stuff because
that.
that's like
Oh yeah.
he gets power. That's the and the cost for that power is this kind of stuff, and then they fight evil
Oh, hell yeah.
people. And the
see.
left one is one where the mage buys a slave in an auction. That's her, and then, but he seems really evil, but he's actually a really good guy. And then they get closer, and yes,
And
I
then
hate
they get
that
married.
Susan
Okay,
knows
okay.
about
and
this.
he has a castle and stuff.
He knows about this, yeah.
Why does Chad know about these shows?
That's because I actually read the manga a little bit, but I stopped both of them because they were, well, at least the manga weren't that
I
interesting.
see.
I think the right one is actually quite big. I think there are people watching it.
Yeah, I googled it.
Oh man,
The left one is new. I think the left one is like this season or previous season.
I see. We have a question from Mattisman, which is how much does a slave cost nowadays, adjusting for inflation?
Sorry, I blanked completely. Can you repeat the question?
Yes, how much would a slave cost today, accounting for inflation?
I mean, to be honest, the pricing stuff was relatively vague because the leader, like of a centuria, made 15 times the amount than a normal soldier. So it was an article by the British Museum, if you want to look further into it.
Oh damn.
And would probably, I think, what Cam said or some stuff like this. Probably around that.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah,
Aiko asked,
expensive stuff.
what did the Romans ever do for us?
Well, actually, they built sanitation and provided water. Even that's why they were very easy to integrate into different cultures, or the other way around, I guess. After they conquered them, yes, they provided a lot of stuff.
Management also asked, what are your opinions on crossing the Rubicon?
I wouldn't recommend, I guess.
You wouldn't recommend, I guess.
It's probably not too much fun.
Trip says, watched various shows. Both are surprisingly good. Oh no. VX says, how much is a slave today? I don't know. How much do mods get paid again?
Oh, sheesh.
Damn. Wow. Okay. Soon you guys will all have to live in a tent together and shit on like some sticks.
Oh god.
It all
jeez.
comes back to sticks,
It
doesn't
all
it?
comes back to
See, guys.
You can really use sticks for everything.
yeah.
Right?
I told you we peaked. We peaked with 6.
I guess we did.
Oh,
Shit,
wait.
it's down from there.
I'm going to change slide.
You gotta change the slide.
To the poopy slide?
No, there was. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Any other questions from chat or from our meeting room?
I'm good.
No more questions. Thank you, Wabo. This was really informational.
Amazing.
I'm
Thank
glad
you.
you enjoyed.
Yay.
We learned so much. Hold on. Who's next up? I think it's Bella, right?
Yeah, me.
Okay. Hold on. I might. Okay. While you set up, I'm gonna do an ad break really early. I'm 16 minutes early to my ad break, but I don't want you to get cut off by an ad break. So...
I like this. I've got a lot to say.
Sell out.
Okay.
Sorry. What?
Yay.
Is that allowed? Well, it's gonna have to be. I'm gonna take. Hopefully, that helps me at least get a snooze back so I can snooze through your thing. Okay, let me run it real quick. And I will have Bella set up. Yippee!
Hell yeah.
Let Cam get
Well-
her back, exactly. Someone's gotta pay the mods.
Will it finally be a wholesome presentation?
Well,
Uh-oh.
Yes! It has holes.
there's a lot of info.
It
Yeah.
has
Oh,
holes?
actually,
Also, I'll be
so
right back.
true. It is a wholesome presentation.
Damn.
Oh, hell yeah. Black
Let me
holes.
resize this slightly.
Hope you like holes. Wait.
Wait. Wait a
Huh?
second. Wait, hold on a minute.
We're holding on. Please hold the line.
Oh man, I feel bad for the people on air break who can't hear those outstanding jokes.
Holes. And sticks.
This is
Oh,
the
wait.
second time I've seen the word bazillion today.
Yeah, that's
No, it was
weird.
gazillion. Gazillion.
Oh, you had gazillion.
I had gazillion, yeah.
Ah.
Distinctly
Yeah, yeah.
different. Those are two
Yep.
very different numbers.
Still
Wait,
odd.
Wait. Let me see, because I also.
Do you have bazillion in
Do you also-
yours? You have to choose a new
Bazillion.
word.
Do you
Choose a new
actually
word,
have
choose a new
gazillion
word,
in your
quick.
presentation too?
What should I do? What should I say?
Amazing.
Everyone has to
Gazillion
have
is
a
taken.
unique iteration of bazillion.
Gazillion is taken. Bazillion is taken. What else is there?
What else is there? I can't
Just
think of
make
any other.
make up something new.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, my brain stopped working. Any sounds probably, and then alien, right?
Quintizillion.
Mm. Hell yeah.
I like that you put your pronouns and everything and like your name.
Just in case
in
anyone
case,
wasn't
yeah.
sure.
I love that for us. Okay, there's 1 minute until the end of the ad break, and then we'll be ready to have you present.
Perfect.
Where did Cam
I'm in no
go?
rush.
I'll shift to a different screen after, and I will be back on
He's
PNG. mode.
gone.
I'm
It's our
still
stream
here.
It's Vabo's stream. Look, he's big. He's not even here.
Stop trying to replace me, please.
Me, never.
Dragon
I was
Arrows
actually
is-
standing for the
You're
presentation.
starting. Do you have a laser pointer and everything?
I put my desk up.
That's immersion.
Mhm.
Dragon Arrows is everyone in the same room or over Discord? We're on Discord. The technical setup is challenging.
Amazing.
I wouldn't have minded a vacation to fly over there, but
Oh man, that
Yeah.
would have been really fun.
Next time.
Unfortunately, I think I don't have the budget.
I'm taking
Whoa.
Fuckzillion. I
Oh,
saw
Fuckzillion is
Fuckzillion. I'm
good.
using Fuckzillion.
Okay.
Fuckzillion, let's go.
I also just want to add that I'm really concerned by how many people in this like collab messaged me being like, "Hey, is this TOS safe? Like, can I show this on your stream?" And I think Fiu in particular had me like, because I saw your message at 5 in the morning, and I was like, is it?
Bro, I was
Oh,
cooking.
no.
I was like, it's
What a
fine,
group.
but I'm not sure it's fine. So, if I get banned again, I had a good last stream.
Oh god, that's right.
It'll all be worth it. Trust me.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay, I'll have Bella's presentation. Okay, ad break is over. Feel free to start us off whenever you're ready.
Yay! Hello. Hi everyone. Okay, my name
Hi.
is my name also, just a heads up, my face will not be on all the slides. It's only on the first slide. Please forgive me. I am so sorry
Okay,
for that confusion.
It's fine. I will add you on Fuji.
Okay. So sorry. Okay. It's just there because I was doing a bit with the whole for dummy. Anyways, okay. Hi everyone. My name's Bella or not Bella. And I love space a lot. I think space is super interesting and I know a lot about it, but also space is a super broad topic. So today I am so excited to tell you a lot of what I know about black holes. This presentation is beginner friendly. You're not expected to know anything. You just have to come with an appreciation and excitement for holes.
I have
you.
one question already.
Yes.
Will you cover personal space as well?
Oh my god.
No, sorry. That's going
Oh.
to have to be a whole other presentation. There's too much to fit into this.
Whole other presentation.
Okay. Ready, everyone?
Yes.
I'm taking you to space. Okay, here's what we're going to talk about today. Black holes, again, that's the topic. What are they? Good question. How much do we actually really know about them? Can we time travel? And spaghetti, it's relevant.
Ooh, yes.
Let's
Huh.
find out more.
I'm intrigued.
Whoa.
So first of
Spaghetti.
all, what the heck is that? So black holes, couple cool things to know about them. Let's start off with the big one. They're not holes. I am sorry
What?
to
No.
bring that
imagine.
information to you. But you can sort of understand why they would be considered a hole, because if you were to see a black hole out in the middle of space, it would literally just look like a bunch of stars, and then boom, a circle of nothing. So, forgive scientists for that. What a black hole is, though, is a piece, like a point that is so dense, like an incredibly massive, dense piece of stuff in space that is so dense, it creates such a massive field of gravity around it that not even light can escape that field of gravity. So going over to this little image that I have here, this is a rendering. It's not an actual picture of a black hole. It's a rendering, so we can kind of see what's going on. The very middle part, labeled number 1 on this diagram, that is the singularity, and that is that spot where all of that mass is. It's like an unhinged amount of mass in one singular spot. Sometimes it's referred to as an infinite amount of mass in one spot. Like, it's kind of unfathomable. It doesn't really make sense. It's wild. The second piece there is the event horizon. And when you look at a black hole, actually what you're seeing is the event horizon. And unfortunately, it looks like nothing. The event horizon is the spot where light can no longer escape that field of gravity. Like, for something to escape out of the event horizon, it would have to be traveling faster than light, which is currently not possible as far as we know. So that's the event horizon. And then label number 3 over here, that is the accretion disk. And basically, if you ever look at a black hole, you're likely to see this like bright field around it. And that is like gas and particles that are in the black hole's field of gravity, but outside of the event horizon. And that's what you see. So that's a black hole. They happen mostly black holes they are caused by a collapse of a very big star. And that's called a stellar black hole. It has to be a massively large star. When a star dies, if it's huge, it can collapse in on itself and create a black hole. But also, scientists think that there are some black holes that that story doesn't really match up with. And those black holes were probably have been around since the Big Bang, and those are called primordial black holes. They've just been around forever. So when you're looking at a black hole, that middle part, the black part, that is the event horizon. No light is escaping. You don't see anything. The ring around it is the accretion disk. And also, this graphic sort of does a really good job of illustrating that huge black holes, like really big ones, they can have such an intense effect on gravity that they will bend space, light, and time around them. And so when you look at this graphic, you see that that accretion disk, you'd expect it to be a disk, like a flat circle disk, but it doesn't look like that, which is weird. And that is because this black hole would have such an intense effect on gravity that it changes the way that things look around it and can make stuff look really funky like that. Pretty cool, right?
That's so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
So
Yeah,
now-
everyone's so quiet. We're like
Crazy.
taking notes, learning.
You're so
We're like,
quiet.
whoa.
So that's what
This
a
is an
black
actual
hole is.
presentation.
Yeah, that's like so interesting.
I love space. So how much do we actually really know about black holes? The last picture that I showed, it wasn't a real picture, it was a rendering. These seem kind of absurd, right? Well, they're real. Scientists originally thought that they were only like a theoretical or mathematical thing because they seem pretty absurd and really difficult to find and prove. But we've definitely observed black holes. We, as in scientists, not me. I'm just a little guy. Scientists have definitely observed black holes in space. One, because of impacts of gravity. Like, we can see gravity interact with other things, and it's like, oh, there's got to be a black hole there. But as of very recently, like within the last few years, we actually have the very first ever photo of a black hole. And that's what you're seeing here on screen. It might look not impressive, but it is. It's massively impressive. That's a black hole.
Whoa.
Wow.
This image was captured by the Event Horizon Telescope Collaboration, which was this like big, huge project that was a ton of telescopes across the world working together to capture this image. So it's a huge, huge big deal. It's really cool. So like what we talked about on that last slide, that middle black circle that we're seeing, that is the black hole part of the black hole where no light is escaping. And then that ring around it, that is the accretion disk that we're seeing. So we know that they exist. However, there's a lot that we don't know about black holes, which is kind of an interesting thing. Because the middle part that like past the event horizon, we can't see in there, and we will never ever be able to see in there because of the nature of a black hole. It is never possible. It will never be possible for us to see that singularity, to see the inside of a black hole. And so right now, everything that scientists know and assume about the center of black holes is just based on like math and physics and like what must be in there for gravity to work the way that it works. But we don't really know what's going on in there, and we probably never will. So there's a lot we don't know, which is neat. So more stuff that we don't know.
Whoa.
Holy.
So sometimes a question that people have when we're talking about or thinking about black holes is time travel, though. And I am so sorry to burst your bubble, but no. If you go into a black hole, you will not be spit out on the other side, having time traveled through space and time into some other dimension or something. Sorry, it's not happening.
Did Interstellar lie to me?
So not exactly. And here's why. So probably the reason that people think that maybe if you go into a black hole, you could time travel is that they are confusing black holes with wormholes. And so black holes and wormholes are two distinctly different things with different math. A black hole is, like we talked about, that tiny point with a ton of mass that has, kind of weird gravity stuff. And a wormhole is like a graph sort of what a wormhole might look like. It is a funnel that would link two different universes or two different points in space and time. However, black holes, confirmed true. We saw that picture. We know they're real. Wormholes, purely theoretical. There is no proof currently. There's never been any proof found to indicate that wormholes do exist and are real. However, Einstein, maybe you've heard of him, he thinks, or thought rather, RIP, he thought that, sorry, I'm so nervous. He thought that wormholes are real. They were part of his general theory of relativity. And so far, Einstein has been right about everything. Everything that we've been able to prove from his theory of general relativity has been correct. So time travelers, it's too soon to be sure, but don't, maybe sometime in the future could happen.
Maybe he was a time traveler.
Or in the past.
Maybe. Or in the past, exactly.
Oh, damn.
So don't hold your breath, but also, keep a little bit of optimism open. But so you might be thinking, well, if I can't time travel through a black hole, what happens if I do go inside one? And that brings us to my most favorite part of this presentation, and that is spaghetti.
Woohoo!
So, basically,
The real black hole.
the real, genuine, true scientific term for what happens if you were to get really close to the center of a black hole is spaghettification. That's a real science term. I'm not lying.
Hell yeah.
It's really true. So basically, the intense effect of gravity at the center of a black hole is so strong that as you get closer and closer to it, like this astronaut in this picture, you would literally get pulled into a long little spaghetti noodle that would eventually literally be like one atom thick. So if you would like to be a cosmic noodle, all you have to do is get up close to a black hole, which sounds super, super cool, but unfortunately probably would almost certainly definitely kill you. So I would advise against it, but kind of neat. And that's a picture of us after our black hole vacation. Thank you.
She's done
And that brings me to the very end of my presentation. I wanted to include this. This is a really adorable little postcard that they have at the NASA Goddard Space Flight Center. And now you get the joke. Meet me at the event horizon. Try the spaghettification. It's delish.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my god.
So thank you very much. That is everything that there is to know in 10 minutes about black holes.
Hell yeah.
Amazing. That was so informational. Thank you so much.
Yup.
Bella.
Thank you.
I very much enjoyed that.
Thank you.
We learned so much.
Any
Yeah, we
questions?
have any questions?
Yeah. So could a black hole just appear inside of Earth? Around
Ooh.
Earth?
Yeah, this is a really, really good question because I think it's a thing that a lot of people fear about black holes. Like they're kind of scary.
New fear
No.
unlocked.
Thankfully, no. A black hole will never appear out of nowhere. Our the space that we exist in really, truly, it follows the laws of physics and gravity. Like nothing unexpected like this is happening. The way that a black hole is created is again from the death of a large star. And that is a massive energy release event. It requires so much energy for that to happen that it cannot just happen out in the middle of nowhere. It is only ever happening in these really specific conditions. And not every star death can even cause a black hole. Like our star, for instance, the sun, is too small that when it eventually dies, which will happen so far beyond our lifetime, it's not even worth really thinking about. But when it eventually dies, it will not become a black hole because it's too little. It'll just sort of fizzle out.
Damn.
So no. Short answer, no. They're not just appearing in the middle of nowhere.
Thank God.
Oh.
I also have a question. Would you recommend spaghettification as a weight loss program?
Ooh, so that's also a really, really, really good question.
Really?
And the answer is no, because here, let me explain. There is no, you're not losing any mass when you get spaghettified. You just get stretched out. And so if the goal is to lose weight or lose mass, that is not the right route. You're just going to get long.
So maybe this is a good follow-up question. Would you recommend it for trying to get taller?
Well, it depends on how long are you interested in being alive for your tallness. Because if the answer is any amount of time at all, then I would recommend no, don't do that.
I have a question as well.
Yes.
Because I heard about white holes at one point, and I only
Ooh, yeah.
think I know that they're like a complement of black holes and only theoretical. But do you know anything about them?
I don't know a ton about white holes, but I have also heard that I've heard white holes be referenced as maybe another word for wormholes or a purely theoretical thing. I think a thing that happens with black holes is that people incorrectly assume that they mean that basically that matter is being lost or destroyed. And the reality is that is not what is happening. A black hole, things that go into a black hole, they're not gone. They are just densely packed into that singularity, that middle point. The mass is never lost. And so this idea of sort of a complement that could potentially link different places or even generate matter or something like that, it doesn't quite make sense, or it's not necessarily a missing piece there, because black holes are not consuming matter. It's just being densely packed. I hope that, I don't know more than that, but I hope that sort of makes sense.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you praise me for not making any hole jokes?
Yes. Honestly, I expected so many more, and I was really proud of only a few whole comments at the very beginning. I think I was responsible for most of them even. Look at y'all. Thank you so much for listening.
No, we're really engrossed.
I love space.
Any other questions in the room before I go through the chat questions? Okay, chat questions. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a little scroll. Okay. Let's see. Everyone's just surprised we're actually learning stuff, which is nice.
Oi, sticks.
Let's see. Lugal asks, is that how Italians are made? Referring to spaghettification.
Yeah, it's a common quandary, right? Which came first, the spaghettification in black holes or the spaghettification of Italians? And no one can say.
Damn, crazy. There's still mysteries out there. Ariel comments, Cosmic Noodle is a great band name. Which I agree with. And Ariel also adds, 10 out of 10 would get spaghettified with Bella.
Yeah, schedule your next black hole vacation with me. We can go and get spaghettified together. It'll be
Cute.
our last vacation ever.
Cute. Yeah, people saying finally I would be no longer small, which is great. Snaggle asks, how were black holes affected by the Roman Empire?
Ooh, that's an interesting one. I think black holes probably are so deeply unbothered by the Roman Empire and any other thing that happens on Earth. I feel like they just don't even care. And like, also, we're probably just not even interested. You know what I mean? They're sort of like, we've got our own shit to worry about over here with the singularity.
I was unbothered.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
that
imagine
would
it
be me.
like a mother who really doesn't care right now. I'm busy, please do yours.
Yes. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
the,
that's
like,
great,
the
sweetie. Yeah.
Sims, you know, the like Sims meme of like there's like someone. Do you know what I'll make a meme of this later. Don't let me forget. Sims meme. There's one there.
A Sims meme?
Is it the
There's
one
like
with the
okay.
baby on a
It's like,
fire?
yes, exactly. It's like someone in The Sims on a computer, and right next to them is a baby on fire, but they're just on the computer in The Sims. Just to clarify, this is a Sims screenshot, and it's like not now, mommy's busy,
Thanks for
but it's
specifying.
the person on the computer is the black hole, and the baby on fire is the Roman Empire.
Amazing. It will be a last vacation, but it will last forever because of extreme time dilation. Seems worth it to me.
True.
Just
Yeah,
a little
that is true.
mention. I have a friend that is very passionate about space, and he's lurking. And he asked me to compliment you. Said it was a very good presentation.
Ooh.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay. I'm such an amateur space enthusiast. I always get nervous when I start talking about space because there are people that go so hard. But I just love space. I think it's so interesting. If anyone ever wants to talk about space or black holes or anything, I love it.
Amazing. And one comment by Mori I want to pick out is, Bella's a good presenter.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you
was
so much.
amazing.
I practiced.
You did really well. That was really, really good.
Can you
Yay!
present mine too?
Yeah, can you present my
Yes.
Can you do all of our
I can't wait to
presentations?
hear from you.
Oh yeah, Sora's lore is being from outer space.
Incredible.
Yep.
Amazing.
I love it.
Okay, I will hide your presentation so you can perfect and share.
Ooh, who's next?
Who is next? Let me check the schedule. Oh,
Our
it's me.
captain.
Cool.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
El Capitan.
El Capitan. Okay. Oh my god, you know what I just realized? I haven't even opened my presentation yet.
I was actually wondering, are you going to share it on Discord as well?
No. I mean, I guess I can if you guys want to see it in real time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yes.
otherwise, well, I'll hear
Yeah.
you, but the latency won't keep up.
The question is, will your PC survive?
Will your
I
internet
mean, hopefully we'll survive sharing to Discord.
I'm getting a coffee really quick as a reward
Yeah.
for
Let's
You did
go.
amazing,
I'll be
you
right
did
back.
Go.
amazing. Okay. Oh, that means I can bring myself up back on screen, which is nice. Okay.
And not being naked?
Yes, hopefully.
Hell yeah.
If my model is naked, something has gone terribly, terribly wrong. Okay. Oh man. So I did show my presentation to Camdade, and I don't think he liked it. So we'll see
Oh
how-
no!
I know. I don't think he was very impressed with the knowledge he gained. So. Oh god, that's so
You're
loud.
just trying to lower the expectations.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Yeah. Okay, I will. I'm going to share you guys my second slide because my first one has music, so I don't want it to trigger.
Yeah, but the music.
You will hopefully. Will it share everything here? Can you? Why don't you full screen? Well, I guess it's not gonna full screen. That's okay. You guys
Damn,
can see.
not prepared.
I did test this ahead of time, but I didn't think I was gonna share over Discord. Okay.
Oh no.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm not sure you want to be.
Oh no.
I already have
Mr. Ray.
questions.
Please
Oh,
hold your questions.
no.
Please hold your questions.
I also have questions.
Please, no questions yet. I haven't even started. Okay.
Wait, I just saw something else.
Oh no.
Wait
Don't
a
worry about it.
second.
Don't worry about it.
Chat, this will be great.
Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. We'll wait for Bella to come back and.
No.
Oh. I'm back and I'm excited.
Bella is still big on your screen, by the way, Cam.
I will be in a
Like,
yeah.
she'll
We'll fix it in a
cover-
second.
They're covering.
As soon as I transition over. Okay. Don't be worried, guys. Don't be worried. It's totally fine. It's totally fine.
I'm worried.
Please stop worrying, please, guys. Please stop worrying. Okay.
Currently
Why is
worried.
it German?
Man, that's probably the worst part. To be fair.
Oh my
Okay.
god,
Right,
I did not
German.
see it.
Okay.
Oh
Ugh.
no.
Welcome everyone
No.
to the
Yes.
I'm so
Oh,
immersed.
no.
wonderful world of. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I don't know if they can hear my sound, so I'm just gonna add some audio source. Well, you guys can sit on this one.
Oh, we can hear stuff. It's great.
It's
It's perfect.
hold on.
We're
Okay.
holding the line.
Can oh, that's so loud. Okay. Okay. Welcome.
Mihek is already worrying for his job.
Yeah, it's very loud. Sorry, I fixed it now. Welcome. Is it still loud? It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be that loud. Welcome to the wonderful world of Hitalia. We'll change slides so I can stop listening to this.
Aww.
I will be talking
Damn
about
it.
hit anime Hitalia. You might be wondering, Camille, why are you qualified to speak of this to us, your humble audience? It is because, as you can see, I have studied long and hard to be a Hitalia PhD. I own some of the mangas. I bought them when I was a teen. Back then, manga was not a thing back in Austria. I had to request the bookstore order them specifically for me, which I did
So those are
with
yours?
so much confidence. Sorry?
Those are yours?
Those are mine. Yep, that's I have them back in France. I took a picture when I was in France last week.
Airport.
As you can see, you can see a picture of the first page. As you can see, it's in German. So
Yay.
not only did I read all of it, I read it in German.
Yeah.
You can also see a screenshot of a role-playing forum. That's right, I was very active on role-playing Hitalia forums. I was a regular fiend. And as you can also see a screenshot here, that is probably my most popular video I've ever uploaded on YouTube. It was something like 12-minute cover of a Hitalia song, and it got almost 50,000 views.
Jesus.
Which is...
Can we hear it?
It's
Is it still up?
Sorry? It's
Is it still up?
It's private.
Ah,
Aww.
Fair,
It wasn't
fair.
the only Hitalia thing I did, and unfortunately, my longest streak of success as a cover singer was all Hitalia covers. Yeah, I'm hella qualified. That's right. So some of you are like, "What the fuck is a Hitalia?"
That's me.
That's you? Okay, that's you. So Hitalia is a manga. It's called Hitalia Access Powers. It was written by a guy named Hidekazu Maruya. Hitalia is a portmanteau of the word hitare, which means useless / pathetic, and the word Italia, which means Italy. So the name of the show is Pathetic Useless Italy. Any Italians in the chat? Now's their time to be offended.
Amazing.
So it is...
I don't think they are after this.
Every Italian's gonna unfollow me. This is a show with personified national personification, which is basically, according to Wikipedia, anthropomorphic personification of a state and or the people it inhabits. So it's basically the countries in the world represented by anime husbanders. So It is light-hearted satire / trivia about different historic facts and like different countries. It has 14 manga volumes. God, I'm missing so many. It has over 100 episodes, which sounds crazy, but the episodes are only 5 minutes. And there is a movie as well. I also realized they made some video games. So there's a PSP game as well as a mobile game, and they made a musical called Hetalia Singing in the World. I wish I could see it somewhere, but you know, I guess I can't. So next up, what is next up? Oh God, okay. I wanted to give you guys a little insight on what Hetalia is like. So here is a clip from the show.
Axis powers.
Oh, that's so loud. Why is it so loud?
Hey.
Louder.
Oh no.
Let's say you're German, and one day you go out shopping. Luckily, you were able to get plenty of sausages.
That's a lot of sausages.
So sausage. You can't hear it? Quite okay.
The Spanish are known for living a free and easy lifestyle. That's why a crowded checkout area is a daily occurrence in Spain. A Greek is putting items on the checkout counter. Greeks are even freer and more easygoing than the Spanish.
Oh no.
Which is why, in Greece, this is another daily occurrence. Then, an Italian cuts in line. In Italy, cutting in line is normal. You, as a German, are very good. However, the Austrian in front of you is even more irritating.
Oh, seriously?
Oh my God.
Oh no.
I think the music
Now the
makes it better.
Spaniards
Yeah, right.
started to chat with each other.
Oh, seriously?
No.
And another Italian gets in line. He didn't cut,
Oh,
but he is really loud and obnoxious. A Japanese man says something.
Hey, you! Stop your chatting! We are all trying to get through the line here. Are you listening? I'm talking to you.
are normal in this neighborhood.
Is that Miles Edgeworth?
What
Seriously?
am I supposed to do with you?
Oh, seriously? Oh, seriously?
Nice! You're in a good mood? Perhaps I should tell you a joke then. This way, I'm guaranteed to get a laugh out of it.
Awesome, dude! I love these kinds of jokes!
All right, here goes. Knock, knock.
Who's there, man?
Knock.
Knock, knock!
So,
Hey.
welcome Raiders. Welcome to my PowerPoint party. Today we're talking about Hetalia.
It's such a good time to raid.
It's a terrible time to raid. Well, welcome. I hope you had a wonderful stream and thank you for the follows and stuff. Thank you. So,
I lost it in another Italian comps.
Yeah.
you
This
can say
video was-
whatever you want on Hetalia. It's surprisingly funny.
This video is so good, I forgot what I was presenting about.
Oh no. Hey, let's watch it again.
talk. No, let's not watch it again. So I want to quickly run you through some of the characters in the show. Not all of them, because there's one per country and that's so many characters. But let's start with Italy. He's our protagonist. He represents Northern Italy. Southern Italy is a different character. He's really energetic. He's also really stupid. He's described as a lovable loser. He's cowardly, weak, and helpless. So as you can
Just like
imagine, Italians aren't exactly
Wow.
pleased about their portrayal in this show. They also give everyone human names. So his human name is Feliciano Vargas. Vargas is more of a Spanish surname though. So our author didn't really do that much research. Also because his name is spelled in katakana, it is canonically pronounced Feliciano. Feliciano is also more about surname rather than a first name, so there's a lot of things wrong with his name. Next up, I'm sure you're excited about this one. That's Germany.
Hell yeah.
I started coloring the characters' names by their flag, but then I realized when I reached Germany that I can't do it vertically. So now it looks a little bit like the Belgian flag instead of the German flag. So
Same.
that's Germany. He is a stern, efficient, hardworking bureaucrat. He's really serious. He's canonically really buff as well, which I felt was important to mention. His human name is Ludwig. He doesn't have a surname, which is wild considering he's the protagonist of this show. They just never bothered giving him a surname. And he likes to bake. You feel like you're back in year 10? Yes. Well, me too. And part of the last trio of protagonists is Japan. When I present this to Camdate, he did notice I colored the name the wrong way around. And I thought that was much funnier than fixing it.
Oh my god.
So that one's still wrong. He's hardworking, he's reclusive, he likes personal space. A running gag in the show is him coming to Europe and getting culture shocked by people like being naked and stuff. He's a quiet businessman, and his human name is Honda Kiku, which is actually a pretty normal name, so there you go. So they are the Axis powers, the trio protagonists, but also the Allied powers are really prominent in the show. Remember, this is about World War II. Yeah, just by the way. So here we have America.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Is the coloring correct?
I mean, it's better than some of them. Or the least egregious one.
That's pretty good.
Right? I really did try. It doesn't show, but I tried.
You can tell. No, I see the vision.
Thank you.
No, I feel the effort. I feel it.
Yeah. That took a lot of time too.
Oh, this is unfortunately so me. I just know it. Oh, God. Okay, so sorry.
America's loud, energetic. He hates England. Whenever there's like absurd problems, he creates even more absurd solutions for it, such as creating a giant robot to fight climate change. He's really obnoxious, immature, and egotistical. He is canonically scared of aliens or the supernatural, but his best friend is an alien named Tony, pictured here on the slide. He has really superhuman strength. He's really strong. And his human name is Alfred F. Jones, which sounds like a pretty normal name, right? The F, being probably a reference to Franklin. But the author did offer us a potential other options for what the F could stand for. So there's Foster, which is a bit weird, but it could be. It could be Freedom. Freedom Jones, yes.
America.
The last potential option here is fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just fuck.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
Like
In
someone
my
is
head, I was
spelling.
thinking like fuck ass. That would be
Yep, just fuck. Alfred.
It feels like
fuck Jones.
Alfred is telling someone is telling Alfred to do something.
It's true.
God.
Two ones. And of course, opposed to America, we have England. He is the acting representative of the UK, so the other parts of the UK have their own characters, but he usually is used to represent all of it, even though he's technically only England. He's very irritable, he's cynical, he's foul-mouthed, he can't cook, he can't hold his drink. And as someone who lives in the UK, this seems pretty accurate, to be fair. All of this, not a stereotype, pretty real. He can see supernatural activities, and he can cast curses, apparently, which is wild. His human name is Arthur Kirkland, no objections there. He hates France, and he dislikes America, because who doesn't in this show?
Yeah.
And apropos France, that's France. He's romantic, carefree, and flirty. One of his main character traits is being bad at warfare. And his human name is Francis Bonnefoy, which, also fair. He keeps losing at wars in the show. Again, as a French person, I have no comments on this.
I love the warnings.
French.
And then we have Russia. You might be wondering, wow, including Russia in one of these shows. I'm sure that's pretty risky, right? His main character trait is having trauma. So he's really traumatized. He always appears really kind and childlike, but then he suddenly turns really creepy with a really killer bad aura. Everyone's really scared of him. And he has two sisters, and now this is where it gets a little controversial. So his two sisters in the show are Ukraine and Belarus.
Oh no.
Yeah, Ukraine's goal is leaving him behind to join the EU. Belarus wants to marry him. Yeah, those plot lines are spicy. His human name. Let's move on to his human name. His human name is Ivan Braginski. It kind of sounds Polish to me more than Russian.
Yeah.
But to be honest, Russia has other things to worry about. Yeah, the show was truly ahead of its time. And then finally we have China. China.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, China's cute. China's the oldest main character in the show. His main character traits are being old and liking food. He might be immortal, who knows?
He's just like me.
Yeah, I find it quite relatable. He also doesn't like England and Russia. His human name is Wang Yao. He uses the suffix "er" a lot when he speaks to signify he's Chinese, because how else would we know? Except when he speaks to England, he uses a different suffix, which apparently means opium. So
what? Oh,
make up that what you will. So what did all the fans do with all these lovely characters? Well, the answer is so much shipping. Just so much shipping. And this is where it gets a little interesting, right? Oldest just means he's like thousands of years old in the show, yeah. So here are some of the popular ships. So we've got Germany and Italy. We've got, you don't recognize the bottom left characters, that is Denmark and Norway. We've got Russia and China, and I will not dwell on that. The ones in the middle, that's Spain and southern Italy. On the right, that is the US and the UK, probably the least offensive of the ships in the show. And below, that's Poland and Lithuania. So, you know.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are the ships what made you like the show?
It probably didn't help.
Do you have a favorite ship?
Oh man, when I was a teen, I want to clarify, that was when I was a teen and not in present day me. I really liked Spain and southern Italy. I thought they were really cute.
OTP.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Thank you for the gift of me hack. So, one of the things the fans also did was Heta Oni. So some of you might have heard about the RPG Maker game, Aoni. A classic, yeah. So Hetalia fans endeavored to recreate the game, but a Hetalia version.
Oh my god.
It has a surprisingly good plot. I'm gonna say this, I prefer it over the original Aoni. I think it's better. It is also unfinished, but I cried loads. So the plot, just to be brief, is the Axis powers in Prussia, because Prussia is also a character, go to a haunted mansion after a world conference meeting. But as they enter, obviously, the door locks behind them, like in a horror movie. Yes. Japan goes to investigate, and everyone else, when he returns, is gone. And this alien attacks and starts attacking. And suddenly, later other characters appear and also get locked in, and they all try to find each other. And it turns out that it's a time loop. So Italy has a journal to travel through time, and every time loop, all his friends die or he dies. So he has been rewinding time over and over again, trying to save all his friends.
It's ReZero.
It is like ReZero. It is very sad. I cried loads. And there's a lot of amazing fan content. Now, let's see if that works.
Wait, did you know this by heart? The summary?
I did have notes, but I don't know. Okay, if you hear some sound right now, that is me singing a Hetaoni cover. Let us move on.
So what's the problem?
So what's the problem with
what's the problem?
It's all this delightful content, right? It is completely not problematic. So the problem is that it's kind of cringe. Yeah. But there's more problems, unfortunately. Well, it really relies heavily on stereotyping countries, which,
Really?
Yeah, really. I know it's surprising, but it does do that, and it's not always great. Especially Korea kind of gets the short end of the stick all the time. So Korea is portrayed as a sexual abuser who is sexually assaulting Japan. He's portrayed as copying Japan constantly, and it is stated everything good that comes out of Korea is actually Japanese. It was very anti-Korea to a point where a congresswoman petitioned, calling it a crime against Japan, and called for diplomatic action. Crime against Koreans, and called for diplomatic action against Japan. And the show got pulled and it never aired in Korea. There is a claim that the character doesn't appear in the anime, but it does in some animation errors, and for 13 years, the character of Korea did not appear again. So, yeah, it's pretty spicy. Germany's character is a bit problematic. There's some jokes that may be bordering on anti-Semitic. It's not amazing. And fan behavior, just deeply, deeply problematic. For example, they're at an anime Boston convention. There's a Germany and Prussia cosplayers were doing Nazi salutes in a photo shoot near Holocaust Memorial Site. So, yeah, it wasn't great. It was named the 10th most controversial anime of all times. One of the other animes on this list will be presented later by someone else in this.
What? Yuppie!
Hell yeah.
So, congratulations, Italia, on taking 10th place.
Yay!
Then also, more problem, remember the shipping.
Oh my god. Did you draw that?
No, I wish. I had this talent. People would write gay fanfiction and porn about genuine wars and war crimes that happened. You know, remember World War II? So it turns out it's not cool and chill to write gay porn about genocide. It's usually frowned upon. I tried to get myself to put actual like gay art and of the ships and stuff in the presentation, but I couldn't get myself to do it. I wasn't strong enough. Thank you or you're welcome. I'm not sure.
Aww.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about that either.
Yeah. So as I was talking about my presentation to Nia, they told me I should add this. This is Walker Light lovers might know the song "World Is Mine."
Oh,
So this is a I'm not gonna show all of it, but this is a version of it featuring England and America as a ship kind of situation. So I'll let you enjoy some seconds of it.
Can
It's
you sing
incredible.
it, Cam?
It's beautiful.
I wish it was me. As you can tell, a lot of effort went into this. Like, this is actually, hard work. Look at all the different frames. So anyway, you can enjoy the entirety of it on YouTube.
Please watch it.
Please watch it. It's incredible. So I don't really know how to finish this PowerPoint, but here's some fun facts. So GG subs is probably the most common fan translation of it before Funimation came along, and there were some mistranslations that are quite interesting. So Latvia and Lithuania got mixed up at some point. At some point in the manga, America says "Go China," but it got turned into "I choose you, China," as a Pokemon reference. The interesting thing about this is that Funimation decided to keep it in their official translation.
Yay.
At some point, okay, this one's a bit spicy. Italy says, well, in the fan translation, Italy says something like, "Cool, my voice changed. I sound like I," and then insert a slur for gay people starting with F here. Funimation went down the route of, "I sound kind of like a homo, don't I?" Which I think is a wild thing to still have on Crunchyroll to this day.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah, the word is the problem, not the general sentiment, obviously.
Yeah. They were like, "Oh, we'll fix it," and then I guess it is better, but it is
technically better.
Yeah, improvement. The other thing is no one actually really knows what the name of the show is. So
Nice.
is it Hitalia Axis Powers or Axis Powers Hitalia? So most people call it Axis Powers Hitalia. The manga and anime both have either Hitalia Axis Powers or Hitalia Axis Powers. It's not consistent. The original webcomic was called Axis Powers Hitalia, so no one really actually knows what the name of the show is. And did you guys know that Detective Dick Gumshoe, an ace attorney, just translates to detective?
Thanks.
It's not relevant to Italia, but I was thinking about it, so.
I was wondering about that. Like, what?
Yeah, that's just a fun fact. And there's also a lot of music. So there is the opening that played during the opening slide. So most major characters have their own version of the opening sung by the voice actors and slightly adapted to fit their character. They each have different instrumentals as well to fit the culture better. And there's a shit ton of different character songs. So all major characters and some incredibly minor characters, such as the Seychelles, have their own character song. So I figured we could just play a game. So let's play a game. I added a rat because I felt, after seeing Bree's presentation, I felt like my presentation needed more rats, so I added a rat.
Rat!
So everyone can play along, chat, as well as you guys in the room. So who sings this song? Absolutely invincible British gentleman. Do we have any guesses? Who sings? Absolutely.
I know it. I should stay out of it because I will know
the
every answer.
Austin Powers.
Austin. Which country? Okay, which country sings this song? Come on, guys, it's an easy one.
Trick question.
Is it France?
I fear I'm being tricked.
It's not a trick question, guys. It's not a trick question.
The British.
Australia.
I bet this is USA.
It's not a trick question, guys. It's just England. Like, guys, this was
That's crazy.
Come on, it's just England. Like, it's not a
We're
trick question.
Lit.
Who sings the song?
I want a rematch.
Bon, bon, bon. C'est bon, c'est bon.
Chess bon.
This is French Canada.
French Canada? Well, almost. Unfortunately, it is France. It is
Wait, I think the flag is upside down.
It's upside down. What do you mean it's upside down?
That took me a minute.
So, who sings? This one's a bit trickier. Who sings "Excuse Me, I'm Sorry"?
Who's always sorry?
This is Canada.
It does sound Canadian, but I'm gonna give you a hint. It is a character that was in the slides.
Japan.
It is Japan. Good job. And
I was trying to remember all
Holy
of
shit,
it.
those moves.
Yeah, I got jump scared by the GIF because I didn't realize it was gonna be. So, who sings "I Am German Made"?
Netherlands.
It is not
You in the shower.
No. So, it is not Austria. It's obviously Italy. No, I'm joking.
Oh
it's,
my
it's Germany.
God.
It's Germany, guys. It's Germany.
What?
Huh? What? That's not
Now I'm
German.
confused.
Anyway, so
Can you go back?
Can you please
guys,
go
guys.
back?
I don't know.
I want to see the German flag.
What's the problem?
I
You
saw
wanna see the-
Switzerland there.
You want to see the German flag? Yeah, sure. Here's a German flag.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm glad you enjoyed so much. Now, this one's a bit trickier too, but he was in the slides. Gourmet's Heart beginner level. Who sings the song?
It was someone who was cooking, right?
It's someone who likes
Who
to...
was the one that liked to cook?
Yeah, there was someone whose character trait
Me.
was being old and liking food.
Oh,
China.
It's
China.
China. Good job. That's right. He's so relatable. And I think this is the last one, which is who sings this song? CBC.
Cam before Christ.
Is it the US?
Yes, very good. And obviously,
Oh my god.
this
That's
stands
a nice
for
flag.
CBC stands for Cowboys Boot Camp. Cowboys is spelled with a Z.
Oh, I'm into it.
Yeah. So,
Yeehaw.
obviously, that is everyone that could possibly matter. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot about Canada.
Justin Bieber? Oh no.
Canada's main character trait is being forgotten.
Oh,
No one ever remembers
he's
Canada.
just like me.
Oh no, Bella.
Just kidding.
He always gets confused with his brother America. He has a bear named Kumajiro, but he always forgets Kumajiro's name, calls it things like Kumachika. Kumajiro, to be fair, also does not remember Canada. His real name is Matthew Willems, and he's very shy and quiet. So people always forget about him.
Did
I
we
like the
ruin that
tee.
slide by mentioning Canada twice?
No, that's fine. That's fine. I am proud that you didn't forget about Canada. So, conclusion, it's actually not all bad. I mean, it's
Just knows.
it's like
It's still cringe.
it's cringe, and like, it is offensive. But I made a lot of friends. It got me into sync covers because they actually took off. And you know, I reached out to some of I was such a fan of some people in the community who did Italia content. I reached out to them and they replied to me, they collaborated with me. It was amazing. I met a girl on a role-playing forum who lived in Germany. Well, I think she still does. And I went to her house and she came to my house. We hang out together. It was an age, I was a young teen, so my parents went on the train with me to make sure that she wasn't a kidnapper and that she was like not a creepy old dude in a basement. We're still in touch to this day. It's been 10 years. So I don't know. I'm not sure I would be here today without Hetalia. I mean, not here today as in alive. I'm pretty sure I would be alive. But as a VTuber, it was really formative in my content creation journey. So it's not all bad. It's pretty bad, but it's not all bad. Do we have any questions about Hetalia?
So what is current Cam's OTP?
Oh man, I gotta stick with Spanmano, which is Spain and southern Italy. There's still probably also the least problematic of them. Rystar asked what drew you to this anime. I think I just like geography. Yeah, I thought geography was cool. Yeah, what was your question?
What human names would you give the main countries?
Oh, well, maybe I'd start with giving Germany a last name.
Yay!
I think what is a really I think
Müller.
Yeah, Müller's like the stereotypical, right? So I guess it'd have to be that. This has been super interesting. You're so welcome. Yeah, I guess I do like a lot of the names. I think I would make it that the F in US's name is canonically fuck. I think that's
of course.
Proved.
Müller was the name. Yeah, Müller. Too efficient for
I have a
last
question.
Yes.
Are they all men?
Are they all men? No.
Okay.
So
I missed
Russia's
the not men.
yeah, all the main cast are men, but Russia's sisters are both women. Hungary is a woman. Belgium's a woman. There's also, I didn't have time to include it, but there's also a gender bent version where everyone's a woman.
Cool.
The Seychelles is a woman. There's a bunch of women.
Cool. Okay, cool.
They're just not very
I got distracted by the all main men.
Yeah, then the women don't really get shipped a whole lot. Yeah, a certain audience has taken hold of Italia, yeah.
Understood. That's very fair.
Okay, I'm just scrolling through chat for any question, but I don't think I see anything that I want to answer. Does shipping the US and UK technically constitute incest, given the US kind of sent from the UK? Technically, I guess all of them are like a little bit incestuous, or a lot of them.
Is this information on your wiki page?
No.
Maybe it will soon be.
I have since then rebranded and started anew because, I had to leave this dark past behind. Did you ever participate in the shipping of the characters? Yes, I was role-playing on forums. Yes, unfortunately.
It's still so wild.
Yes.
What characters did you roleplay in the forums? And did you ever do it on DeviantArt where there was their chats as well?
So I didn't roleplay on DeviantArt. I did, look at it, but I didn't participate. I think the only one I can clearly remember is probably Denmark. And the girl that I became really good friends with and whose places I went to and stuff, she was Iceland.
So that's how you met.
That is how we met.
Amazing.
Yes.
Nice.
Least favorite character. That's a good question. Who is my least favorite character? See, it's hard to say that without offending a country. I guess the safe one is to say Korea.
Which
He was
one?
sort of set up for that.
Yeah.
How is Austria?
Austria, he was in the short clip I showed you. He's the one in front of Germany who's really pissed off. I quite like Austria. It seemed fairly accurate, actually. But I think it's more Vienna than the rest of Austria, right? They really went with the highbrow, kind of posh approach rather than the classical, rather than like farmer Austria, which is what I identify with.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you read the manga, watched the anime? Like this week for research.
Oh god.
And before?
Before? Like it's probably been years. Years, yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, if we don't have any other questions, I will hopefully pass on to a less cursed presentation. I don't know who's in there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Don't thank me for this.
I'm happy I have
Thank
this knowledge
you.
now.
I'm never
I've
gonna
been
unlearn
enlightened.
it.
Oh, please unlearn it right now. Okay, I can thankfully close all of these slides down.
So is it time for another ad break?
Let me check the counter. 16 minutes. Who's up next?
Me.
Maybe Cam did, because we can also hear him.
Yeah, he is pacing in front of the room.
Hitalia, oh my god,
Loudly on the
Hitalia.
phone.
Not Hitalia.
Yeah.
He's still mad, yeah.
It better be about Hitalia.
Yeah, he's just like, God damn it, those war crimes.
What
Okay.
did he say?
I wasn't listening, I was talking.
No, I mean when you said he didn't like the presentation.
Oh, he was like, yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, there's nothing worse than a that's interesting.
He was like, good job, you worked
That's
hard.
crazy.
Yeah, to be fair, this is coming from the same guy who's who knows as much about anime manga. He has an iconic quote. His quote was, what's the name of that anime again? My Hero Alchemist? My Alchemy Brothers?
Oh no!
Oh.
So, you know.
My alchemy brothers.
Yeah, he's like, that's so cool. Let's not talk about this again. Here I am. Okay, I will. You're right. I will run an ad break right now while Coley's brew sets up.
Incredible.
Okay. Candy was not home for Sarah's presentation now.
I'm gonna add My Hero Alchemist to my wish list.
To your wish list. I mean, it kind of sounds banger. Oh, that is cute. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, hold on. Give me a second to.
I'm so looking forward to the raids.
Oh man, I am so hyped.
I hope I will deliver. Also, I don't have any music. Are you playing music?
Yeah, I'll play some music.
Yeah.
Do you want my horn?
No, that was so scary.
It reminds me of
The horn music
the-
was hilarious.
like goat horns in Minecraft, and I just was picturing that for much of your
Yeah.
presentation. I'm so sorry, but
No, it's
it was
fine.
good in a good way, in a great way.
Yeah.
It was a lucky find.
I will snap myself off the screen. Get myself up on Fuji.
My cat has joined. She's really interested in whatever this next presentation will be.
It's rad.
Actually, I'm sure.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rats, little kitten.
Is your cat gonna present too?
Kitty, what do you know too much about? Sleeping? Do you want to learn about sleeping?
The
Napping?
mothership.
I could have done a napping presentation.
Oh my god.
Missed opportunity.
Fudge, I
Don't
did
you.
so much research. There's one thing I might have to leave
that a purr?
soon,
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that was my
But-
cat.
but I'll see.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
You're gonna miss the rat?
No, I have to see how long. But
You're gonna
a
miss
little
my
bit
picture.
more.
That's gonna get Camille banned.
Oh no. Ow.
It turns out setting up the Fujis is much more of a hassle than I anticipated. I will do this differently next time. Okay. The presentation is just Babu sleeping. That would have been amazing.
With the horn.
With the horn.
How restful.
Just like falling asleep halfway through the presentation.
Probably.
Okay. The ad break is almost over in 30 seconds, and then I will switch back.
Yay.
Let's go.
Oh yes, let's listen to Calm Date.
Oh my god, I will go tell him to shut up. Hold on.
Is the horn an actual horn or a body pillow that looks like a horn? Hmm.
Oh.
The guy in the video.
Okay, he's wearing noise cancelling headphones, so he has no idea how loud
It has no clue.
he is. No clue who's yelling.
It must be an important call, though.
I think it's a work call, so I'm like, please don't dox yourself, babe.
Yeah.
If I had a work call at this time, I'd be gone too.
I know.
that is a
he
well
did just come
quote.
home from work too. Okay, I will put your presentation on. Okay, you're ready to go whenever.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I'm Colibri, and today I will be talking to you about rats and why you should be as obsessed with them as I am. This is a presentation on behalf of the Rat Agenda. You have been warned. So let's begin.
Yeah.
This is my intermission between every slide so that you can learn
Every
some.
slide.
Oh, you can't see the facts.
Hold on,
Oh
hold on,
no.
hold on. I will make it smaller. Hold on. There you go.
Yeah. Is it? Do you
It's
see?
visible. It's visible. It's visible.
Yeah.
It's visible. Okay. So then, what are we going to talk about today? What are rats?
Oh god.
The anatomy of a rat. Some awesome facts about rats. Pros and cons of rats. Pet rats versus wild rats. Some closing statements, my sources, and your questions.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
So let's begin. What are rats with proof? Rats are soft, cute, fluffy, round chaos potatoes. This is my proof. This is a
Hell
picture
yeah.
of my rat, Pixel. Coincidence? I think not. Rats are really silly little guys, and this is my proof. This is another picture of my rat.
Okay.
And then rats ate the third definition, so I don't have one.
Oh no.
No.
All right,
Oh my
so
God.
moving on. The anatomy of a rat. Here you can see a rat. It has mothership radars. Comes equipped with vision boba. With a sniffle booper.
Oh.
They also have hands that you can hold. They have karate kickers.
Damn.
This is called a balanced spaghetti.
The spaghetti.
And very most importantly, like you must know about rats is that you can kiss here.
Aww.
And this is the tickle zone.
Oh.
So this is what scientifically is what constitutes a rat.
Mm. Damn.
Good fact, good fact.
Some awesome facts about rats now. Rats are amazing cooks. If you have seen the 2007 French wildlife documentary Ratatouille, I strongly recommend it. All the proof is there. Irrefutable proof. Rats are able to chew through soft metals, concrete, your soul, and your loved ones.
Whoa.
Oh.
They have very, very strong teeth.
I want to know what's the strength of my soul compared to those other objects.
Rats can be trained to use the litter box and to do rat tricks in exchange for treats and TikTok fame.
Oh hell yeah.
Nice.
They're very self-confident. My rat Poppy is possessed by at least 13 demons, and only God knows how she can keep them all at bay.
Damn.
I look her in the eyes every single day, and I get no answer. And a wise rat actually once adopted and raised 4 baby turtles that were abandoned by heartless humans. So rats are very empathetic.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's actually crazy how amazing they are. Okay,
Aw.
moving on. Pros and cons of rats.
Aw.
Pros. You can feed rats most people food. They're omnivorous. You can eat together like a real family. They're actually little clean freaks. They are obsessed with grooming. They groom themselves more than cats do.
Oh.
And they want to keep their fur shiny and nice and smell nice. And when they are happy, they pop their eyes out at you, which is called a boggle. Because they grind their teeth together, and when they do it too intensely, the muscles that they do it with, they're situated under their eyes, and that pushes their eyes outwards.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And it's very creepy noticing it, but when you realize that they're happy, you're just like, oh. And commons of rats, this is where it becomes a bit sentimental. They have a very short lifespan. They can live up to 2 years or 3 years if you're lucky. They are sicky prone and they have very sensitive airways. We have stopped to use like smelly detergents or anything like that around them.
Oh.
And they did not evolve from dinosaurs, but I wish they did. And that's a con for me.
What did they evolve from?
They evolved from mammal-like reptiles, said Google when I checked.
Oh.
Incredible.
Pet rats versus wild rats. On the left, you can see pet rats. They come usually from domesticated Ratus norvegicus, the Norway rat. And they have funky coat patterns, larger variety in fur coloring. You will not see these kinds of patterns in the wild because they have been basically eliminated through natural selections. They're very visible.
Makes sense.
They don't offer any camouflage. They do not have many survival instincts. They're delicate flowers. Please don't abandon pet rats outside. They will not survive. They are bred for their calm and friendly temperament, and they're just basically like with dogs and cats. They're looking for like breeding out medical issues and promoting like friendly rats and happy rats. They're friends.
Aww.
And they're picky eaters.
Damn, like me.
I recently found out one of my rats doesn't like duck, and that's weird.
Huh, that's so specific.
So the wild rats, they're also Norway rats or the black rat. Those are I added the Latin name because I want to sound scientific. You'll see them in solid shades of brown and black because they need them for camouflage. They're always hustling. They're always up to something. They do not have the luxury of modern day home living to just leisure. They'll fuck you up.
Yup.
Terrifying. They're badasses. They invented Fight Club.
Oh my god.
Please appreciate them from a distance. We don't know. They can carry a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they like garbage. They eat everything. Okay, these are my closing statements.
Aww.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh wow. Well, nothing I can say.
That's all I have to say about that.
Did we become rats?
You have been converted. You now like rats.
Oh,
Bada
okay,
bing,
okay.
bada boom.
Rats all this time.
You like rats. You how
Yeah.
become a rat. That is preferable.
And then my sources. This is where I use the zillion. I have 7 pet rats that have been governing my life for a while now. And now, please, ask me some questions if you have any.
Do
First,
rats
yay.
actually have guns?
Whoa.
If they could, they would.
Holy shit.
Oh damn.
Okay. So
Are rats one of the ones that can get really tiny? Can they like squeeze themselves all little?
Yeah, they can. If the hole is as big as their head, they can squeeze through it.
Sick.
They can actually squeeze their bones down. Like,
Oh my god.
Whoa.
I think that's pretty cool. That's a plus for me. That's
Yeah,
a pro.
That's a plus.
I've got a question.
Ye-
Do you take them outside with you? Like have them on your shoulders and stuff?
no, because mine have no chill. I cannot keep them in one place for a second.
I have a question too. Can your rats cook like in the documentary Ratatouille?
No, but they've trained me to do so.
Oh, wow, that's even better.
Damn.
I have a
Oh,
question.
I have a question. Oh, you go
sorry.
first. No, it's
Sure,
all you.
sure. So if the rat has a balanced spaghetti, does that also mean that the rat is a black hole?
Oh.
The rat
on a
is
minute.
indeed a black hole because it will not stop eating. Anything that goes into a rat's mouth just disappears. It's gone. We don't know what happens to it. Scientists are still trying to figure it out. They've sent probes and everything. Nothing came back.
Oh, wow.
I have another question, a scientific one.
Yeah.
Why are they called kickers?
What? Sorry?
Why are they called kickers?
Oh, karate kickers.
Yeah.
Because they actually kick. Rats actually kick their back legs. Like if I want to pet my rat and my rat isn't having, she'll actually karate kick me away.
Oh my god.
Like literally, they'll even do a spin if they're playing or anything. Super karate kicking. Yeah.
Does it hurt?
No, they're very tiny. But
Okay.
it hurts my feelings.
It's karate. Okay.
It hurts my feelings, if anything.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I know you said that they are friends and they don't like to be alone. Do they at nighttime? Do they cuddle each other?
They, yeah. Mostly they like being in the same place, but the reason why it's recommended for them to have a big cage is for them to have space to skitter away if they don't feel like it.
Ah, okay.
But usually I find them all in just one tiny thing that is impossible to fit into, and somehow they make it work.
That's cute.
Oh my god, there's
Yeah.
so much background noise on my side. Sorry. Okay, there's also some chat questions, which is, are rat teeth stronger than spaghettification?
We would have to do a rap battle about that.
Oh, a rap battle.
I think we could settle that with a rap battle.
You're right. I feel like I'd rather win in a rap battle against a black hole.
I don't know why I said that. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Someone asks, how long until Kaluri has a cohort or legion of rats?
Very, very, very soon. I'm like constantly going between, oh, I don't want any more rats, and I want more rats. I don't want any more. I want more.
Let's see. Who would win in a fight, Remy or Stuart Little?
Stuart Little is a mouse, and Remy would absolutely fuck him up.
Whoa.
So what's your opinion about mice?
Mice are inferior, and it's actually not recommended to put rats and mice together because rats will kill mice.
Oh.
And eat them?
Oh.
And what about hamsters?
Hamsters are psychos. I don't know. What about them? They're fucked up.
Damn.
I'm sure literally everyone that has owned a hamster, I guarantee you they have a very messed up story about their hamster.
Oh, that's
I had
real
hamsters
person.
and it did not end well. That's what I'll
Exactly.
say.
Like
Mhm.
they just like dying
fucked
for
up.
some reason.
They are fucked up.
What are hamsters actually?
What are hamsters? Excuse me, what are hamsters?
I don't know. Do they exist in the wild?
Hamsters, they do,
Yeah,
but
they do.
they're called something else. I don't know why.
When I Google hamster, the first hit is Hampton the hamster.
Someone asks, is the Rat King actually a real thing?
There is, I think there's a mummified rat king in a museum as a one-time occurrence that they have been able to find proof about.
Oh.
I think you will need to look it up yourself because that I remember seeing it as a fact, but I don't know if it's real or not.
Interesting.
I think, but I do remember seeing something about there being actually found a mummified rat king.
Let's go. This seems like a serious question. Kodachi asks, how are rats with other pets?
Rats should not be kept with other pets, only with other rats, because rats have a very weird relationship with everything else. Either they're prey or they're predator. So they are like in the middle of the chain. Anything smaller than them, they will attack it. Anything bigger than them, it will stress them out even if they don't get attacked because they're in constant fear.
Damn, that's just like me for real.
Right?
And the last question is, how did rats first steal your heart?
Rats, I chose to get informed about them and not just pass them off as vermin, as a lot of people do, or they get a bad depiction in media and in a lot of stuff, especially with the plague and stuff like that. And I chose to actually look into them, and I found out that they're actually some very neat little guys. They're
Wait, are
pucker
they related
puppies.
to the plague? Really though?
No, the fleas that they had on basically are
Please.
the plague reason.
They were just the fall guys.
Yeah,
see.
they were the fall guys.
Interesting.
I think I have a fun fact about
Oh no.
Okay.
About the plague?
Is it fun?
No, wait, it's a different topic. Oh.
Okay.
So I heard that in Vienna, the sewage system kind of relies on rats because they eat a lot of the garbage.
Damn.
Yeah, you can get very, very big rats because if they thrive. Usually pet rats are a bit smaller than wild rats.
Yeah, I saw some pretty big rats at TwitchCon Paris. They're huge.
Oh.
Like, no, genuinely, like, it was concerning.
Yeah, usually I actually found when I was looking at differences between wild rats and pet rats, a lot of places mentioned that wild rats look more lean and smaller because they rarely reach maturity. But I do believe that wild rats can grow bigger than pet rats if they have an environment where they thrive. So maybe, the French sewers are very gourmet.
Gourmet sewers. Great.
But
Okay.
yeah.
If we don't have any questions, thank you so
Thank
much.
Thank you so much for inviting me and
Thank you.
listening to my silly little presentation.
It was really radical. I love it. Okay, let me just check the schedule once more. Okay, so we have Nia and then Feely. Nia, are you ready to set up?
Oh God.
I don't think I'm ready for you to set up, to be fair.
And I'm really, really sorry, but I think I have to go now.
That's okay.
Bye.
I'm really sorry. I will rewatch it. I'm very curious.
Take good care, Wabba.
Take care, Wabo.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Wabo was like, oh, it's like one of my best friend's birthdays today, but it's fine, I won't miss the stream.
Bro.
I'm like, oh, bro.
Let me try to get to boom.
Damn, you should update your Chrome.
Leave me alone. Damn it. When it's minimized, wait, it's Control F5.
Oh my god.
Is it Control F5 for slides? Yay!
Amazing.
I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. I'm not. Give me a second. Let me set up your PNGs properly. So Nia can be big.
I must be dominant.
Oh my god, it's so scary with a dog.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh my god.
Okay, I will make it like this, and then this can be big. Okay. We're looking pretty good. Okay. If you're ready, here's your presentation.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so full disclaimer, I may talk about some unpleasant topics, but I'm trying to kids bop it for Camille's sake because I'm feeling like Sisnap right now when she reviews unhinged visual novels. And like there's tears down with mascara. I feel like that right now. So for my presentation in full degenerate manner of, I clicked saying I was over 18 when I was barely a teen to play visual novels that changed the typical development of my brain in a different way to the Hetalia phenomena that Camille covered, but equally traumatizing. I give you school days lore.
God.
Nice bold.
So, if you were playing on the internet during the 2000s and the early 2010s, you will likely be familiar with the existence of School Days. But if not, let me do a quick introduction. School Days is an erotic visual novel game involving different routes following our protagonist, Makoto, and his high school love life as he meets the beautiful Kotonoa on the train. Except their relationship's not going quite well. And so Sekai offers her spicy practice services with the shaboinking to teach him how to please the ladies. Now, as you can see, as much as there is other girls in this game, these two are your main girls. Kotonoa, quiet, gets bullied, and Sekai, your more popular, outgoing, tomboyish girl. Your typical choice between your two main protagonists. So, your choice is, what do you do after you've been cheating on your girlfriend? Do you go with the new mistress? Do you go, no, I regret cheating, I'm gonna stick with my girl? Or do you try and be a sly bitch and have both of them? Or even better, are you gonna go for a completely different girl altogether? Well, that's up to you as the player to choose. So it seems like your typical harem visual novel, which on the surface, it is. That's until you get to the ending of the roots. Da, da, da.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Makoto may have been cheating, but I don't think people were prepared for it to escalate to the likes of murder and multiple routes happening to different characters, and one deliberate sewer slide. So, with that one, yeah. This meme here, but literal. This is the actual ending for one route. As you can see, Kotonoa in the corner, jumping off a building on purpose to sabotage Sekai and Makoto's relationship.
That tweet is incredible.
Help.
She's literally this meme. And there's also the infamous ending that the anime had used, which involves a personal C-section for Sekai, who was not actually pregnant. She just said she was. But alas, there was no baby in there.
Oh my god.
So that's a fun one.
What a
Now-
tension reading into the stream.
Welcome, everybody.
Hi.
Impeccable timing.
Now we have a nice bolt because School Days became infamous for its endings. As I mentioned, the anime adapted our wonderful beheading Makoto and putting his head in a bag and the personal C-section going on. But the final episode could not be aired because of an actual real event that happened with an axe, and they didn't want it to seem correlated. So they decided to air this wonderful, nice boat.
That's a nice boat.
It is.
Norwegian ferry.
Oh, that's a nice boat.
This makes
It
me want
is
to
a
buy a
nice
boat.
boat.
I'd ride that
It is a
boat.
genuinely nice boat, I have to say.
Filkes Batane.
I don't know if
Call me.
it's... Is it, how do I get... Do I just have to wait till this video stops?
I guess we're watching the entire boat,
Wait.
yeah.
Let's go.
You better
There
watch
we
this,
go.
everybody.
Oh my god. How am I gonna get
Are
to the
those the
next
Norwegian fjords?
Can you do
slide? How
the
do I get to the next slide?
arrows?
Press like maybe right key, like the right arrow.
I'm trying.
Or
No.
space mayhaps.
Damn it. I don't know
Here's
how
your
to
presentation.
Oh, damn it. Now I don't know how to get to the next.
Stats for nerds is incredible.
No,
well,
I don't want to watch
guess-
it.
Guess we're watching the nice boat.
Oh, wait,
Forever
wait.
and
We're
ever.
stuck.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that's
not
the
letting me
presentation.
Leave
At the bottom, if you hover over. Oh wait, no, it's.
We're
video
being
now.
held hostage by school days.
I can't believe it.
I'm like, please, I want to stop the video and continue my
We're stuck on the
presentation.
boat.
Wait, hold on.
I'll-
Disguise my thing for a second so I can escape the
Yes, here you
presentation
go.
and start on the next slide. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna skip to the next slide and start again.
That's amazing.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, here you are.
I managed to escape. So now there's a reason I'm bringing this slide in first, because I'm bringing the argument that if you think Makoto is a real piece of shit and you've heard enough about this game, let me explain to you that Makoto in this visual novel is actually him being a half-decent person before his corruption arc in the other games. Because yes, it's not a standalone game.
Oh no.
Now, yes, there's more. So why would these girls fawn over Mid-Koto, you ask? Because the bar is that low that both men and women like, if you try and find someone who respects consent in that school, it's a needle in a haystack. Like, everybody is a criminal. The police would be there all day trying to investigate them. It's not worth it. So at least he is with women who do want to do it with him and cannonly have crushes on him. Because, you know, when you're looking at the rest of your choices, you're looking and going, yeah, that one. And sometimes he actually feels remorse for cheating. I know, shocking, but sometimes he regrets it. He regrets making the girls feel like crap, which, you know, is a plus in this game.
The bar's so low. Why is it so low?
It is really that low. Like, this is a full censored version of how low that bar is. But the bad things about him still is that he is a gaslighter. He is suspected of murdering Kotonoa in one of the endings when he gets with Sekai. He repeatedly cheats. He's impregnating others through said cheating. Damn. One of them is Sekai's cousin, which is wild, and driving women to insanity. Damn. But you might think, again, that's pretty bad. I have news for you. It gets worse.
Oh my god.
And the reason I bring this up is because most people are not aware that there are other games in the same universe, and that too, Makoto gains the family trait from his father of becoming a fan of force and little girlies. Shiny days in Strip Battle were a mistake. There is one ending where Kotonoa saves her little sister from Makoto and one of the girls in the school's boyfriend from traffic coning children by slicing them with a blade, and that is why Kotonoa is best girl.
What? What?
Yeah, she literally just goes, "Be gone, abusers," and just kills them. Nice. And I think that's so girl boss of her.
That's very girl boss.
That is incredibly girl boss.
Yep. That's the sisters right there on the far right. She's very good. We love Kotonoa. But if you do want to know something good, there we go. On the bright side, Makoto discovers he's bisexual. The actual good route where he saves the only real decent guy, MVP Yuki, our protagonist from Cross Days, from being traffic coned, and is now in a poly relationship with him and Kotonoa. Yay! Go bisexuals!
They're winning.
Winning. The bar's that low.
Oh man.
Now, while I have talked about the sequels, did you know there were prequels?
Oh no.
Now I give you the Overflow universe. Look, it's in Reading Central!
Yay!
I wouldn't call them prequels, I would call them warnings.
Oh, they're definitely warnings, all right. So, the Inbreeding Central is sponsored by Makoto's dad.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Now,
what
I want you to look at this for a little second. Look at the family tree as closely as you can and tell me if you spot anything odd about it.
Wait, where's the dad?
What is going on? Huh?
So,
God.
if you notice that there's something severely wrong looking with it regarding the dad, then you would be correct if you notice that there's endlessly the same fathers being used across multiple generations.
Oh, I see.
And some of these girls look like children, because that's the literal case. There are several things prior to school days, and all of it starts with Makoto's dad, Tomoru. As you can see, this is in fact all his fault. Everything that is wrong with school days and every other game is all his fault. Everything's his fault. This man has caused everything wrong with this family tree, but it was messed up before it even started. So cheating is the least of Makoto's family traits. When you have children in single digits starting their period, and Makoto's dad going, I'd hit that.
Oh my, what the?
Yeah, you would want to burn him on a stick. As we use the sticks.
Sticks.
Six.
Sticks are solving the problem here.
Hell yeah.
It all goes back to sticks.
Yeah.
It all goes back to sticks.
Your move, atheist.
Okay, so now
Oh
you
my
thought
God.
it couldn't be that bad. It gets worse. The Ino family problem. Because Makoto would not exist, and neither would Sekai. Because yes, due to this family tree, it turns out they're related. Makoto is Sekai's uncle because of Tomaru. Tomaru's speciality is liking them underaged and traffic coding them. And if this behavior extends to other male members of the family repeating in their father's footsteps. So trust me, you want to have School Days as a standalone game and never know that playing any of Sekai Setsuna's roots is shaboinking with your own blood relative because of your father.
Mom, can you come pick me up?
Now, I'm
Yeah,
going to
please.
quickly go over this. So, you may notice they look very young. That is because they are very young. So, we have Hajime Ino. Has a sister called Rina Ino. Now, Hajime has a child very, very young in the single digits. By no other than who can we guess is the father to all of these girls?
Oh
Yep,
Oh.
it's the same guy.
It's all his fault.
Makoto's death. It's all his fault.
You're
He
grinning
impregnated
Chihuahua
all of
for
them.
me. Just
Literally fathered all of them and their children. So Hajime gives birth to Ryo, who is in the apron, and gets raised as Rina's twin, but really it's actually Hajime's sister. That's the daughter. And so Ryo has Risa, who is the schoolgirl next to her, who is also pregnant because they both go into labor at the same time.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my god.
And then Risa has this little girl in the corner called Rika. And she's pregnant too.
What?
Yes, at that age.
Is anyone
That's
not
really-
pregnant?
No!
Oh god.
Basically, if a woman exists in this universe, they're going to get pregnant. Likely by one of his family members or him directly. Because, you see, the father of the child of Rika's, her own father, her grandfather, her great-great-grandfather, and her great-great-great-grandfather are all the same person.
How?
And her
have a
great-great-uncle.
God.
are the people that wrote this okay?
Yeah.
Of questions.
No. So, my final thoughts are that I, in good conscience, cannot recommend playing any of the games minus trying Cross Days if you wished, because my presentation is an extremely censored and watered down level of the amount of criminal activity that happens in this universe. The more you learn, the worse it gets. And I had to share this trauma with everybody else because
Damn.
I was 13.
Oh my god.
Oh my
So
god.
I had to share this trauma with everybody else. Just play Umineko, please.
Yeah. Do
Thank
so.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's the end of my presentation.
This was terrifying.
Yay!
God, I missed 5 minutes ago when I didn't know all of this.
Oh my god. Okay, now this I cannot unlearn.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh
Let me
no.
hide your presentation.
I'm afraid to go to sleep tonight.
I'm afraid to ever read anything ever again.
I'm still trying to wrap my brain around things.
Oh man. While you guys wrap your brain around this, there were some questions in chat. Which, oh man. I do like someone saying, did you say erotic? And I think that question has been answered since then. So,
Oh god.
yeah. People are very surprised there's sequels. I was surprised too, yes. Our question from Mattisman is, what is the school faculty doing about all this?
What if I told you that Tomoru was a teacher
No.
at one point?
No.
And what do you think he did with the 10-year-olds in his class?
No.
Oh,
I don't want to think about that.
Yeah. So that explains what the faculties are doing about it.
Wait, so who was the target audience for these? Like, who are these games made for? Who
I
likes this? Okay.
probably me. Sincerely goes,
I'm so-
I need to read something horrific. I
Google,
need
how can I
something
learn?
mind-changing.
I do want to thank you for making my presentation look so sane.
You really did.
Yeah. Really reset the bar. This is a good question. What got you into the series in the first place?
So when you're on the internet at a very young age unsupervised, you go in places that you shouldn't go because you go, haha, I can click the button that says over 18. You can't stop me. And maybe you should have stopped. So I discovered many things, many visual novels that I should not have at such a young, tender age from a Catholic school who didn't even know how babies were birthed.
Oops. Oh no.
Oh, well, you found
Oh
out.
god.
Oh
really
yeah, I
find
found
out
out
in the series,
alright.
it seems like.
Well, the school
My
days
word.
and H scenes are also animated.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
They're not just CGs, they're animated.
Jeez.
Oh.
I
Well,
guess.
we're going to hell.
I think this question leads into it well. Is who made this and why?
Yeah.
The good news is that they're not making any more.
That is excellent news. To be fair. Distract Elude asks. So you're saying there's not gonna be a live action adaptation anytime soon?
Bro.
I feel if they did, I think you would just be better watching some crime documentary. It would be pretty much the same thing at this point.
Yeah. Clockster asks, how do I give myself amnesia?
I don't know. I've been asking myself that for over a decade, and so far I haven't found a solution, and that's why I had to make it worse for everybody else.
Just get a steak.
I'm not sure if they can solve this particular problem.
Spaghettification then.
That will solve it.
I need to go sniff some rats now or something.
Yeah. Please, can I sniff your rats, please?
They actually smell really nice. Another fun fact.
This is not a euphemism. Please let me sniff your rats.
I've got a question. So you read a lot of visual novels, right? What's your favorite one? Is it Umineko?
Yes.
Hell
it
yeah.
is.
Hell yeah.
I enjoy the story so much, and I don't have to suffer through reading it. I can just cry, but because it's a good story and not because what the hell am I looking at? Like when I read Euphoria.
Oh.
Don't do it.
Everyone just went, oh. This is a good question by Arca. Do you regret reading School Days?
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely yes. And why I had to make everybody else regret knowing the information that I personally already knew. I needed other people to understand what I'm going through on a daily basis.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I knew nothing about this before, except that it was cursed, and I wish I still didn't know anything.
Yeah, most people have just seen the anime, wouldn't know most of that stuff. They would have just been like, oh yeah, there's that ending with his head chopped off, and that's about it. That's all they know. And I'm like, I wish I was that lucky.
You're like, I will change that.
It seems like that would be the worst thing to know about it, and then there's worse.
Yeah, just every time you kept speaking, it got worse somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does genuinely get worse the more you go into the rabbit hole, which makes me think of Subahibi, which is also a visual novel no one should be playing if they value their sanity.
I actually got a question. So I understand that, as a young teen, you were perusing the internet without any adult supervision, and you clicked on this and you shouldn't have. What inspired you to check all of them out? Because I just cannot imagine a world where you didn't click away after what feels like 5 seconds.
Yeah, what kept you going?
Yeah, what kept you...
I think the morbid curiosity of it can't get that bad, right? And then it gets worse every single time, and I'm like, oh, come on, it can't get worse than that, right? And it's proving me wrong every single time, and I sit there dumbfounded, and I go, I need to know how far this goes. I need to know the worst of the worst.
Oh,
I think this could be...
pile of crap.
I think this could be qualified as like, you know, when there's a car crash and you can't look away, but you know
Yeah,
you
right.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, you know, I was worried about Fiwi getting my channel banned. I have changed my mind. I'm much more worried about this now.
Oh no.
I tried my best to censor it, I swear.
Yeah, I
It was
actually
nice
see the
knowing
effort.
you.
Yeah, had a good run, guys. Okay, if anyone in the call has any final questions, please let us know, else we will move on to the last presentation for today.
No,
I just have one
traumatized.
final question. Do you have any tips for not letting this ruin my life, this information?
Well, that's a good one.
Spaghettification.
How do we all move on from this?
Yeah.
Read an even worse visual novel. It will make you feel better.
Oh, true.
But I will not lie. School Days, The Overflow Universe is pretty bad compared to a lot of the stuff I've read.
So no immediate tips for us.
No.
Just read Umineko.
Okay.
I'm working on it. It's so long.
It is, I told you.
Well, yeah, you did. Okay, in that case, thank you so much. No, you know what? I'm not gonna.
Yay!
Actually, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think that this bonded us and made us get closer together to each other?
I don't
Yes.
know.
Perhaps.
Yes. This is
I'll
me
never forget
sharing my
this.
trauma with everyone.
Like, either this or we'll never speak ever again.
I meet some of you for the first time today, and
I decided to take the risk.
All those years of friendship.
I like how it says get a therapist, and it's like, aha, what career do you think I'm going for?
It all makes sense now. Okay, well, thank you for your presentation. It was enlightening, yes. Fiwi, if you're ready to set up,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
please,
Oh, that's cute.
a palette cleanser,
Ooh.
please. Don't have any child preferences, please.
That's
I am begging.
It's a cute sword. Look,
Oh.
it has stars.
I did very purposefully make the order of people presenting, accounting for this one being School Days. I was like, it cannot be the last nor the first.
Wow.
I had a feeling that's why it was swapped.
Well, there were several reasons why it got swapped, but I'll talk you guys through it after. Let me make sure you're all... Yeah, you're ready to go whenever.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. So, I'm Fiwi. I'm presenting about stars. So, I have a question for everybody. Do you like stars?
Yes.
Yes, hell yeah.
Easy yes.
I have them in my
Okay.
hair, look.
Nice. Got the brand.
Mm.
Okay, we have a pop quiz for everybody. So, first of all, what is a star?
You are a star.
Oh my god.
People show.
Oh.
Black.
Is it
A
big
fusion
ball of-
reactor.
Is it a big ball of fire?
A fruit.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, man.
Or all of the above.
All of the
all
above.
the above.
All of the above.
Don't worry, I have a picture just for people who said that.
Oh,
Oh.
But there is star fruits.
Yeah.
See what I did here? It's a star. Haha, very fun.
Oh.
I'll just
And
get
it's
to next slide. So there are different types of stars in our universe. So we have the main sequence star. We have
wait, how would this get cam banned? Wait.
Yeah, I'm also like, oh.
Don't worry about it.
Say again?
They're wondering how this presentation is gonna get me banned.
You'll see. Don't worry. You'll see.
Okay.
So we have main sequence stars. We have binary stars, which is kind of just sort of two stars that are rotating around each other in the same sort of gravitational orbit. And we have a neutron star. We'll go into more detail, but it's essentially predominantly a star core. And then we have a red giant, which we'll also go into detail. But it's a dying star. So, this... Okay, right. I kind of forgot I had a Markiplier jump scare in this. You are also a star.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
Oh my god, I just read a comment, non-binary star. So, a little story about how stars are born. So, they start off as nebula, which is essentially just a cloud of hydrogen gas, and sometimes helium, sometimes other elements, but they're primarily hydrogen gas. And the concept is that each sort of particle has its own sort of gravitational field around it as it has a mass. So they kind of clump together. And as for that picture, which you were sort of talking about, so the hydrogen kind of does the aura with each other. So, and then they kind of come a Pregante, and that results in a protostar.
Nice.
Which is the first sort of sign of a star happening is when fusion occurs between the hydrogen. And that's primarily because particle-particle interactions, they kind of collide with each other, and that creates heat and energy. So, yeah, so... so there's... As for the stars themselves, they can also have different properties. So this is kind of like a normal warm star, what you would normally see. You can also get the cooler star, which is sort of like a less temperature and it becomes more red. And then you can also get the hot star, where it's sort of larger. It actually turns blue depending on how large and sort of how powerful it is. So 3 times the mass is usually what you would kind of see with like a blue star. 16 times the detail, 4 times the render distance. Just don't ignore the fact how misspelled distance here. So a common question is sort of how far is a star? Like we have all of these stars in the universe and we want to calculate the distance between each star. So there's a lot of maths involved, but essentially the sort of parallax is the main sort of way that they're sort of calculated. So you sort of take a measurement from this side of the orbit, and then half a year later you take a measurement from this side, and then that will result in sort of like a triangle, which you can then calculate the angle, and then from that you can do trigonometry and determine the distance. Sorry, there's a lot of maths. Don't ask me. I'm not very good at maths.
Yay, math.
So, different parts of a star. So you have the core, which is sort of where the main fusion happens, where the hydrogen and the helium and all the other elements get sort of fused together. And they eventually kind of fuse heavier elements like iron and silicon, etc., etc. Then you have the radiative zone, where sort of the radiation heat from the core transfers the energy upwards, and then goes into the convection zone, where sort of the hot gases then transfer the energy up. The photosphere, which is sort of what we can see. It's the sort of what we see from eye. Of course, you don't want to be like staring into the sun. That's a very bad idea. But that's what the visible sort of surface is. There's also the chromosphere, which is a little bit redder due to the presence of hydrogen, and the corona, which is the sort of atmosphere of a star, which is kind of similar to like what you see of our planet. It's just like a sun's atmosphere. So after the main sequence, so after it's been around 10 billion years, it can depend on the mass of a star. Usually larger stars burn out a lot quicker because they're heavier and they have sort of faster fusion going on due to their larger mass. So it starts fusing heavy elements, and that can cause a lot of pressure on the core, and it can cause the core to contract. And that results in the sort of gravitational force of the outside sort of area of the core kind of collapses in on each other. And as a result, everything kind of goes boom. Oh, sorry, I kind of went a little too fast. I had a PNG of like an explosion effect, but I think I deleted it. But yeah, as that happens, the star sort of grows in size. It turns into a red giant, and eventually it would collapse in on itself. So picture this. You have a star and it suddenly dies. So there's two different ways. There's two different ways in which a star can die. The first route is if it has a mass that's less than 25%, or 25 times the mass of the sun. It turns into what we call a planetary nebulae, which is essentially, as I believe Bella was mentioning earlier, how it kind of just sizzles out. And the result of that is it becomes a core, which we know as a neutron star or a white dwarf. But it can also take another route, which is more commonly known, which is where it goes boom, which 25 times the mass of the sun, and it turns into a black hole.
Yeah.
So, how can you make your own star? It's actually relatively simple. For legal reasons, this is a joke. You can also simulate this if you have a Samsung phone too. Although I wouldn't really recommend spending that much money on a Samsung phone. But actually, they have created their own star in the National Spherical Torus Experiment, which is also in Princeton University. So they actually simulated a star here, and I highly recommend sort of reading into how it all works. But yeah, it's like a little fusion reactor they have.
Neat.
So, thank you very much. Or if you want to, if you want it in my native language, hey mate, cheers for coming to my slide set and grab a cheeky pint.
In it, bruv.
In it, bro.
Hell yeah.
Absolute governor.
Thank you for the presentation. Any questions in the room, in the chat about stars? I desire a cheeky pint. Yeah, very educational. You can tell it's educational when people go quiet. And thank you for the raid, Kelly. Thank you so much. Yeah, you got to
I have a question.
People. Yeah. Go ahead.
Is this the same thing that CERN replicated in 2012?
Sorry?
Is this the same thing you're talking about? That thing? Is that what CERN replicated in 2012 or something?
I actually don't know too much about that.
Because there's a theory that whatever CERN accomplished in 2012 actually ended the universe, and we're all dead now and living in the
Oh,
same
that
the
was
mind
the
calendar.
Higgs boson. The Higgs
Oh,
boson.
the Higgs
Oh,
boson.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a separate thing. But it is like it's like a high speed. It's like a particle collider. It's like a theoretically like a different type of particle. But I think the science. Sorry, I'm so sorry to interject.
No, it's fine.
I
It's
love
fine.
science. I think the science on that is still pretty debated, which is really interesting. But the Higgs boson is theoretically what CERN like maybe made, I think, in 2012.
I visited the accelerator.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. I studied in the same in Geneva, so it was right nearby.
That's so neat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. A question is by Arca. Are there stars that are a color outside the visible spectrum?
I guess the answer to that is that, well, usually the normal concept is, let's go back to the slide actually. We're rewinding time. So yeah, usually it's that you have this color spectrum where it's like you got the warm star, you have the cooler star, and the hotter star. I guess anything outside of that would kind of just be the radiation that the star emits.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
So
I tried to understand, and the gears were
She's like,
turning,
"Aw."
and I just
So-
couldn't.
yeah, so I guess the answer to that is that you sort of, let's take the sun for example. It's sort of the sort of baseline, and you have like the cooler star where it's sort of, you have the red sort of color, which is caused by it being sort of cooler, and then the white star, which is like being hotter. I think honestly, the answer to that is no, but I could be wrong.
Interesting. Okay. I follow. Thank you. Yeah, no, that is very, very informational. Any other questions in the room in the chat?
I have a question. Another.
Sure.
Is it safer to go visit a star at night or during the day?
It's actually, yes. You know what? Definitely, I highly recommend. It might be a little bit expensive. But I think if you visit it during the night, you can walk on the surface. Just make sure you bring a nice winter jacket with you because it does get kind of cold. It might snow.
Oh,
okay.
Next stream from our star, guys. Dragonade says the answer is yes, kind of, because a redshift, blue shift, visible light, starlight can be shifted outside of the visible range. Thoughts?
Yeah, no, sorry, yeah. No, that's actually correct.
There you go. Chad is teaching us too. Madsman says, I'm really enjoying these physics courses sandwiched around incest.
Yeah.
To be fair, if I had learned that way in school, I would have been so much more engaged.
That would have been way more interesting. I agree.
Oh my god.
Teacup asks, did you know our sun recently-ish swapped its poles?
Oh.
Some recently-ish swapped his poles. Yeah.
There you go, speaking you.
There you go.
And you can too. Just
And
kidding.
you can too.
Oh, damn. Chica says, I wonder why and how.
Dark magic.
Damn, okay.
Ooh.
Fair. Okay, I'm just gonna hide your presentation if you wanna close it.
Of course.
Okay, that was the last presentation. Thank you so much, Aaron, for
Aw.
presenting. Do stay here though, because I've got a last thing to show you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be thinking, oh damn, is it over? And it is kind of, but not quite. So if you will give me but a
Oh
minute.
no.
I did promise you guys this in case, you know, your presentations are really good. And they were outstanding. So I made you guys some awards.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, so we'll go in order of people presenting. I think Sora was first. Yeah, Sora was first.
Oh hell yeah.
So,
Sticks.
Yeah,
Do I
I
get
have
a
some.
stick?
Yeah, the sticks. So hold on. I will
I'm holding on to my stick.
hold on to a stick. So to Sora for a presentation about sticks. Oh my god, this is huge. Hold on, I need to close this down a little.
Hell yeah, just like me.
It doesn't entirely fit on the screen. That is my bad. But here is an award for most personally targeted presentation. This certificate is given to Sorenya for putting immense amounts of effort to make a presentation just to annoy me.
Hey, thank you, man. I worked hard.
I also needed you guys to know I made these all before I saw your presentations, most of them. So I just guessed based on your vibes and the topic on what the presentation would be like, and I'm happy to say I only had to amend one of them. Thanks for so coming. I'll also send them to you in the post, of course.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Second was Wabble, who's not here, but we will enjoy his, his award. The award for most last-minute presentation goes to Wabble for spending half an hour on the title slide alone on the same day the party was.
So true.
He was on the grind minutes before this event happened. So and he put so much work into it as well. So congrats, Wabble. What's next? Was it me? I didn't make an award for myself because
Oh,
no, Bella was next. Bella was next. For Bella, we have most informational spaghetti
Yes.
Amazing.
Incredible.
for giving a really interesting presentation with surprise spaghetti. Didn't expect spaghetti in your presentation. Yeah, I had to change yours. Yours was initially the most existentially terrifying because black holes kind of are. But in the end, it was actually quite nice and wholesome and
Yeah.
informational. So
Not as scary as you thought, probably.
no, not at all. So I did change that one. I didn't make an award for myself because that seemed.
no.
The next one is Calibri for most rats in a presentation.
Yeah!
For
Hell
having
yeah.
the cutest presentation with the largest amount of rats.
True, true.
So enjoy your award.
Thank you.
Next one was unfortunately Nia. For most traumatic presentation.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nia.
Yeah.
I need to spend several sessions with my therapist talking about this now.
Yeah.
If it helps, I'm going to train to become a therapist. You could come see me anytime.
Damn.
I get a discount.
What therapist do I go to if my therapist is the one who traumatized me?
You still go to me, but for free.
Oh wow.
Oh Thank you. You're creating your own clients. It's just good business, you know? So, you get a certificate for awakening trauma so deeply buried, I forgot it was there. And then finally, we have Phoebe's award, which is most well prepared for having prepared your presentations just in case. For
I actually
context,
didn't do the second
Damn.
Oh, that's
presentation.
good,
I was
that's
winging
good.
the first one.
because we reached out being like, oh, I want to make something about stars. Is anyone doing that? And we're like, oh, actually, someone is doing something about black holes. And Phoebe goes, oh, it's okay. I'll just make 2 presentations just in case. That is why the order changed. It was to put Phoebe at the very end, and that's why Bella
Just
was
in case.
shifted up.
I feel like our presentations worked very well together. Like we had very
Yeah.
complementing information, but not really overlap, which was cool.
Yeah, it actually worked out really good. So I hope you enjoy your very good awards. I will send them to you in the chat so you can enjoy them. Do you have any final words for our first PowerPoint party? I hope it went well technically, and I hope you enjoyed being here.
I'm sorry for all the stupid questions I asked.
They were very good questions.
Oh my god, no, yeah. This was so fun and cool. Like genuinely, this was really, really fun.
Glad you had fun. I also had fun.
When's the next one?
When's the next one? Well, maybe I'll do one next month if I can manage. But I don't know, if it will be all the same people, because a lot of people volunteered, and I was like, oh shit, I can't have everyone in one day. That will be...
Yeah, we need to learn from new people.
Exactly. Yeah. But I will hopefully do one again next month, and then hopefully, we can re-invite some of you at some point as well if you want to be back here.
Ooh, more school days.
Absolutely, but I'm just excited to also be a viewer in this.
Yeah.
Me too. Would y'all be willing to share your presentations? Because I'm curious to revisit some of
sticks. Yeah, hell yeah.
Revisit some of the information, and I know someone in my community messaged me and was like, I missed some of these, but I really want to learn.
Yeah.
Would that be okay? Would that be weird to ask?
I don't mind
okay.
sharing, yeah.
Cool.
Maybe you maybe you can make a.
I'll make a folder.
A folder.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll get it organized, and the VOD will also be up here, and then we'll maybe get taken down by YouTube, but hopefully not.
We just want to learn and teach.
It was educational.
Yeah. I did make sure to not have it at the beginning, just in case, Yeah. We started off. I'm glad it worked out. I did think about the order so much. Okay,
really
I'm
good.
gonna wrap up stream here. Thank you again so much, guys, for doing this with me. It was really,
Thank
really
you
fun.
for thinking of this. Honestly, it's such a great idea.
I did not invent them. I have done them in person before, but it's always really good fun. Okay, I'm gonna find someone to read. I usually try and find people that we all know, but it's gonna be really difficult.
No, I trust your gut. Go with who you know.
Usually I'm also I'll read into someone who's doing the same thing as me, which difficult.
Maybe challenging.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you so much.
It was Phoebe's explosion.
Okay. Yeah, internet has had enough. If you guys don't mind, let's read into my friend Goblin J, who is currently partner pushing.
Oh, I love Jay.
Yeah, perfect.
Let go.
Let's read into him. He's playing TCG Card Shop Simulator. He has a link to his channel, and I'll see you guys on the Sunday on my channel. And please go follow all my lovely creators that Snaggle shouted out above, and give them a follow as well. They put a lot of work into that presentation, so thank you so much.
Yes,
especially you. Thank you, everyone. Take care, and bye bye.
Bye, everyone.